Every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know how make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey friendly, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Not it poor.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Me, na Yusuf Jallo, the Cowfoot Prince. And you, they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live inside Freetown. Na to the last.
Matonya ye pe gwo ela we Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngwe ka wa to mi na ni FM we Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngwe sa wa to mi na ni FM Tamia ngatu atonya ye pe gwo ela we Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma tonya ye le mi amome La bone jagbe nya le geja ti anya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we mi atanu isi vena na bo la bo mi do eva anya buda je pe gbu la bo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela Amiaga tole apapa goti talo ba pepe ne beda pene gbenugo ma o ya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede mo keni mo de skinny money that case back if me be no to me bo. Come yang pinga.
It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Indeed, Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. Beautiful country with beautiful people. Good morning, assalamu alaikum. Hope you sleep well. And one will say alhamdulillah and tell Allah thank you, for waking us up this morning and giving us the strength to come again and do the people's work. This morning, they say, Salon need prayers. This country need prayers. Oh, they imagine bringing Pastor Mambuna and Sheikh Farouk. Lord, pray for this country. You need prayers. It truly need prayers. We need to pray for ourselves. We as a people, how we can be easily distracted, how we can spend energy. But the things some way directly they affect we, Anyways, good morning, assalamu alaikum, good morning and welcome. We want to tell Allah thank you for your life, Sam. Salona, we all many thanks to Lala City Bay for always reminding us every other weekday morning that this country now we all own. And a beautiful country with beautiful people. Beautiful people indeed. Beautiful people, Sierra Leoneans, we are people. But good morning. I hope you all sleep well. Want to tell thank you for joining us this morning. Whether you listen to me on radio on 103.9 or you watch me on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, we want to say very good morning and welcome. It is a blessing as always for getting on this program and for no say we get people and where they start the morning with we at 6:30 every other weekday. We appreciate that and not take that for granted. We pray say Allah continue for keep we all strong. Allah continue for keep we together. God go make we understand the responsibility we'll get and the things where we for do right as a people. But we need prayers. Well, I don't know. Maybe we need, because if it's consciousness, I think we don't get a lot of people way from DJ base, don't they teach consciousness, awareness times, conscious age, awareness times. Yeah, don't they teach. We are people where sometimes I can say the issues that we matter being where they affect we directly, affect we picking them, affect we family, affect we livelihood, affect we bread and butter. we not can pay attention to them. We hardly the energy I can see they put for other things them, I can say, do these people really care about some of the things them way we can sit down and talk about, or some of the things them way we can thrive or let the public know about? You know? Yeah, but that life. We will continue for we on part, and steadily. It's a work in progress. We all go reach to a point where we go understand. Say we need to be serious. We need to be seriously serious about the things that we matter. Now we life, with the impact we directly. But good morning, everyone, and welcome. We want to say thanks to una all we don't join with this morning. Now we Facebook, now TikTok. Please share, especially the TikTok live. So more people will get connected. Today now Tuesday, February 10, 2026. By next week, inshallah, we go there into Ramadan, and we pray that Allah will give you the strength for able to do that and worship Allah and pray together. And this is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We broadcast live from the studios na Ilkot na Freetown. Welcoming all viewers and listeners from across the country and across the world. We want to say very good morning to His Excellency the President, the First Lady, the First Family, the security officers them, we military officers them, we police officers, firefighters, and all we security personnel them. We want to say very good morning to we neighbor them na Gwentite, Doazak, Ilkot, IMAT, SS Camp, with our first Paul Road, Lumley, Aberdeen, Moriton, Kintom, Congo Cross. Welcoming everybody. We party them na Yeliboya. We party them na Funkia. And I want to say very good morning to people in Falaba where they connect with we na community radios. There people in Kailao as well. Na Pujeung. We want to say thanks to colleagues them where they connect community radios them to this program for give people the information right across the country. Once more, good morning and welcome. It is a blessed Tuesday morning. We want to thank Allah for your life and for sleep and wake. It's a blessing, with all with dreams, aspirations, plans, sometimes some people go to sleep, they don't get up again. It happens, that life. But we want to tell Allah thank you and pray, say, with people away, don't pass away. Allah go sorry for them. We were there alive, we give you well body and continued strength and consciousness and awareness for know it you they do. The people who get problem, people who are sick, let Allah give them medicine, people who they fell married before the Ramadan, pray say then go married. I get too many party them. They look forward to then get one weekend more this weekend, for time married before the Ramadan, inshallah. But let us pray. Let's start the morning with some prayers, as always, in this program. We pray for ourselves, we tell Allah thank you for we life. We pray for ourselves, pray for the country, pray for we leaders them, pray for Allah and guidance and protection in we lives, because na in no more we open trust the two. Let us pray. Say amen, amen, wherever you are, because as me man and alumni can say, we not serve you in prayer, Allah the answer. It can be me, it can be you, it can be someone else. So let us pray.
In Jesus' name, Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we want to thank you, we want to bless you, we want to give you praise, glory, honor, and adoration. I tell you thank you because your word tell we say the earth is the Lord's and its fullness thereof. He said the world and all they that dwells therein. Papa God, we know say you the part of the earth and you na you get them. We want to tell you thank you for the land of Sierra Leone. We want to tell you thank you for all the blessings in this land. We want to tell you thank you for the government of Sierra Leone. We want to tell you thank you for your natural resources. We want to tell you thank you for your minerals. We want to tell you thank you for the plantations. We want to tell you thank you for the apple where you bless me with. We want to tell you thank you for the seas. We want to tell you thank you for the mountains. We want to tell you thank you with all the blessings that way you don't bless here alone. Papa God, we appreciate you because creation they testify of your goodness and Sierra Leone they testify of your goodness. Papa God, we tell you thank you because now you know the God will make this world with you and now you know the God will know the things we what a man need and the things we Sierra Leone need. So Father, we come before you this moment. We present this nation before you, Papa. Except you watch the one the way they watch in vain. Except you build the one the way they build in vain. Papa, we lay the government of this nation before you. Papa, we pray for wisdom in the life of the leaders them. Papa God, grant them wisdom we profitable for direct. Wisdom we then go use in action and bring results in this country. Papa God, we pray, oh Lord, in the name of Jesus, that you cancel no one at this land here so go stand, that the counsel of the ungodly go be brought to naught in this land in the name of Jesus. Father, wherever the enemy they gather, Father, in the land, in the air, in the sea, for brink and destruction upon this land, Father, we ask that them plans will be cancelled in the mighty name of Jesus. We give you all the glory and all the praise, for in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك لنا فيما أعطيت اللهم بارك لنا فيما أعطيت وأعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم لا سهلا إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم أنت ربنا لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمده ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك
Papa God, good morning sir. Hope say up on they do hello. Because done to win, I things no they go fine like we dey hello. Now we did this gun to youths man and together this morning we dey say hello. We hope so you go remember you boy and to see them with them they are we know they do hello. See we dey hustle, we know they get paid. Things that go from bad to worse. We dey fast and we dey pray. But it's all like now we you cause. So Papa God we dey talk to you sir. The youths man then we dey beg to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We dey beg to you now for dollar for we sir. So Papa God we dey beg to you sir. They get to youths then want for talk to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We are we dey beg now for pull and down sir. Papa God push out. How you dey do? They get to you then they tell you how to. Daddy God push out. How you dey do? Ooh. Suffer push we they tell you how to. Papa God now for member we he don't take. Remember we now he don't take. The sufferness and more they kill we So now for member we he don't take. Remember we now make we self now waiting a gentry
how na they do na the last summer. Sufferation they kill it but I still sour. For back in the morning the pastor meet Sarah. Me find the color all the faith let them just gara. If I talk all thing I go boss cry. You don't do one for the next guy. I'd get to see the neighbor all me man fry. I know see you see you no get boss eye. Soup we bokuna you and soup small and we bokuna the pan. Different either all the man gets in plan. When I go blow with the breeze or the fan. I know so you know say na this I want talk. Wala kasa. I still the wait for me team and I make a buy clock. Kasa.
See we dey hustle, we know they get paid. Things that go from bad to worse. We dey fast and we dey pray. But it's all like now we you cost. So Papa God we dey talk to you sir. The youth man then we dey beg to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We dey beg do you enough for dollar for we sir. So Papa God we dey beg to you sir. They get to youth then want for talk to you sir. The sufferness is too much for we sir. We dey beg now for pull and down sir. Papa God push out. How you dey do? They get to you then they tell you how to. Daddy God push out. How you dey do? Ooh. Suffer push we they tell you how to. Papa God now for member we you don't take. Member we now you don't take. The sufferness and Marie they kill we So now for member we you don't take. Member we now make we self know waiting our gentry.
Sufferness and Mori they kill you. You know, if things are hard for you, as much as we all know how difficult things are, you know, not afraid for ask question, not afraid for old person accountable, not afraid for you know, tell them to do what's right. This country, the other day I was telling people, I've been telling and I say, there nobody no can I and tell una say, me in a service no more to nation. No, don't see people who don't can get power now and become rich in 5-10 years from politics. There nobody no fool now. We all this tongue, we sabi we safe. We all sabi we safe. Country this all sabi we safe. Sabi people them, we don't sabi them before. We don't sabi them how they don't get power. We all don't see how their life don't change. Now I make everybody want go pan politics. You see man the way you go college with, man the way you go school with, people the way you sabi oversee. We then come, you know, pass you see them begin buy house oversee, they change motor car. They begin think say, if that person they can make, I mean you family some family oversee, then they joke with the politics so. You go see, let me self go, let me self affiliate and go and join. Pam, life change. Politics are the most life changing sector in this country. Let nobody no lie by you. Let nobody no tell you like they going into politics for do favors, na charity, now we they benefit from them. No, with politics, it carry away this so. How we've been practicing it. People are benefiting from it. And it's not much about the people. And I make sometimes so I can see, you know, some serious things and they happen and issues them and how some of we the elites them we get access to a lot of things them we for question and all accountable. People them accountable. Not can pay attention. Sometimes it's tough, you know, but amen. Amen to them prayer and day. We pray say Allah go make them easy for we all. Allah go protect and guide we. Go provide for we. Waiting we they ask for, especially things and we good now we life. They push bad away from we. With people who they fed married, let Allah give them. Let Allah give them. Let give them. You know, peace of mind. It's important. By anything they do, peace of mind. It's very very important. If you not get that, the problem, you know. But let Allah give you consciousness back as a people. Let we understand, say, you know, there are things we need for do right, especially people that they lead we. We need for look for people who get moral values. Me, I can say leadership and morality, they're inseparable. They're not for They not for their parts. People the way one lead or people who they lead them forget moral values. They should. Because you they lead by example. You're a role model for not only your family at home, but the whole country. Then they watch up to you. If you not get moral values, if you not get things the way you stand for, things the way people then go look ping and say, no, this person, we need for emulate what they do. And make them as a role model, serve as a role model for the society, then it is a problem. And I think that they don't missing. Your Jeff Kibin they talk about that yesterday. But we get not only in politics, but right across the society, in the civic space, in the media, in education, we even in religion, religion. I don't today we get people when are religious leaders them. If they come out and make statements, everybody they listen. Everybody they listen. The interreligious council, if they come out with the statements, everybody listens. But we don't lost standing at this society. Everybody look there on your own. Pam, 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 pam. Everybody is on their own. Everyone. Even within with political parties, them, the one they win are leaders, them. You see people they listen to themselves. You don't have respect for them. We leaders them back in our society. We not get respect for them. We get leaders them back where they portray themselves with respect. Moral. Society seems broken at some point. Not get people the way they look up to, especially in politics. People the way they look up. If not so the one holding a power, we always go tell you say, I mean, the president they inspire me. Now the president who they get wisdom from. Now the president now they motivate me. Now the president now I'm a mentor. In other aspects, we've lost moral values, morality. People all they look up to as a nation. Show me one person in this country we're not upon politics. We go come out and talk something where everybody they listen to, where the politician themselves go listen to and say, no, this person it's enough for something. Let's listen to him or her. Show me one person where they pan politics back, say, for we don't pan politics, we don't retire. We know they actively pan politics. We go come out open and say something to people, talk about national issues, and everybody listen to them. Not they. We've lost that. And any society where you don't get people them way, not like the home. If not the home, the picking they not get role model. They not they see them mama, papa, them brother them or sister them as people them with moral values, people them way then go and emulate on them school. They know they see them teacher them principal them, or they not get that party with them they watch up to self. That's big person. Then it's a problem. It's a problem. And now that problem they we are faced with now. And if we not try to address that, we picking them forget people who then they look up to, and for them truly forget people who then they look up to. Otherwise, then Gen Z they are. They go for the past and they feature you, then they suck teeth and tell you what. Anyways, Lord take we pledge this morning as that now we commitments to this nation, as we always they say we they put interest above all else, because this country big pass we all. People come and go. The people yesterday they watch the people that we serve now the 80-man committee of the Justice Kawan Constitutional Review Committee. I they watch the names and people and they plenty we still there alive. A lot of people are still there alive. But the people, Justice Kawan, Valicious Thomas or so, there are a lot of people we don't die. We know they again. We serve they. But they were part of the democratic process. They've served. They don't play their own part. And so you get for happening for we all. This constitution, they all so people and get what they will go come and say, well, them have been do this now, then do this. They own time don't pass, and we don't turn now. They don't die, they don't go, they still there. If you there alive, you do bad, you not do anything right, then go always they call your name. Say that they not them been passed a lot there, or not them been you know, now they not been talk. Yeah. This country big pass we all, and we all for understand and they say if we do bad today, it will live with us. Even if it's not us, it will live with our families. And we don't sit down there in this country. So let's try for do everything right. Let's take the pledge as our commitment to this country. Always they put in interest above all else. It can be difficult, but we're not going to side for go. Yeah, and how day. We no more go make care. Let's take the pledge. We'll come back shortly.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity, and put our interest above all else. So help me God. So help me God.
My love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all the times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for our unity, this freedom and prosperity, and put our interest above all else. So help me God, so help me God.
Rastafari. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in Sudan tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they are a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they are a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. If they are a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we they live so. Salon de poel, then just depend sorry. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophies, yeah. Say we don't tire with these buckle stories. Bring us the rice, cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad, things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we they live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, sana, self say na sorry. Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we they live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The cap side life, now we they live so. Salon de poel, then just depend so.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that I've got a moral and civic responsibility to stand for the truth and speak for my people. We've been behind for quite too long as a nation. It's high time we started speaking the truth, cause only the truth can set us free.
Now you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We're in Sudan tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Them meet the water dirty, they know it make it settle. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in Sudan tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know
make me settle and then you jump beside. You don't dirty and more. If man they are latif now, this system better salon they go behind. Who that now we go believe? Oh, this na wrong side life. Now we they live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe? This na wrong side life. Now we they live so. Sorry, sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life. Now we they live so. Who say a rata? Who that get his character? The cap side life. Now we they live so. Salon de poil, then just a pan sorry. Things are go bad, who not the pan story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these Baku stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life. Now we they live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe? It's the wrong side life. Now we they live so. Sorry, sana, self say na sorry. It's the wrong side life. Now we they live so. Who say a rata? Who that get his character? The cap side life. Now we they live so. Salon de poil, then just a pan sorry.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that I've got a moral and civic responsibility to stand for the truth and speak for my people. We've been behind for quite too long as a nation. It's high time we started speaking the truth, cause only the truth can set us free.
Now you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, pan dirty character. The man they are latif now, this is them better. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent Guru White and Blue.
Cock and Bull, alongside live. Many thanks to Kus Kubi, the man Kus Kubi, Dr. Kus Kubi for that song there, alongside live, you know. Things will get better, you know, for far too long. We've been complaining about the same things. Any of you understand how the electricity supply don't begin get problem? You know, for the past, I think 2024, 2025, it's got better. It's got better. You know, but the carrier man, they get old, office here, the carrier they get blackout. And at home, man, it's becoming worrying. You know, because me, I dey imagine, say, we life them, then things they are social services, electricity, water, and improve for the improve. We know there's been challenges and there are plans for sustainable electricity supply with the MCC and other project them. But you dey reach at some point, you go think, say, well, it don't better now. If I dey get blackouts, if not so frequent one. But then una can don't go so you don't have say, we don't, at least we don't reach better now. If I dey get inside the week sometimes 2 days or 1 day, if you go, you no go take, I go sleep panam, I wake panam. Now you don't can so. And you know, God. Again, the other day I talk now. We really how for measure progress now with life. Now how progressively would they address the social issues there? How if in 2025 you been they get 2 or 3 days blackout, then 2026 you begin get 1 day or 2 day, then you side agree say no, there's progress, things they change small. But you go don't reach this point. You don't the gladdy, man don't be on the gladdy body light. You know, don't the gladdy now I say, with lights, at least light day. If you go, it won't take long, it will come back past fault day. If there is some serious fault, then I see them they talk about shedding back now. Then they begin pull calendar. Time. Remember the last day we been get that timetable, eh? How them been calling people and calling scoreboard? Was it scoreboard? About whose area they get, whose area not they get. Then say now they can't go pan back in March. You know, God. we truly need for be serious about things that they do with people in life. We now 20 years we spend at this country, so 20 years with successive government, we still have electricity problem. You know they say alhamdulillah, na subhanallah no more. You go don't get to a point, you go gladly say, okay, then go explain to you all kind thing, all kind project them where they. Then you begin go, you know, I've been observing this for like almost a month now. From December to January, we're in February. You know, it go down. I've gone a week light no day. You know, people away President build their point and give job as well. Now for solve problem. Not for the complain, and this boku explanation and complain, assurance, hope. It's becoming tiring, man. It's becoming too tiring. Because you pick yourself if you get an house, you know it will provide for all 10. I hope you can't get no more. You could get assurance. It tire with you. It is say body Allah left this so start go fend other side. I mean, get a lot of young people who want come on at this country. We don't go say alhamdulillah, we don't go get time, we go say, no. At least we go through 6 months complete, we don't get this kind of problem with like, and dry season they come. Dry season they in a corner. First months they come. It's worrying. I don't know if Nami no more notice them or Nami no more want complain, but I don't know if una self notice the situation or the like me colleague and friend Dixon he post he post something then days here. It's a grant just the grant we blackout. It's a grant just the grant we blackout, you know. It's funny but honestly it's the reality. Na reality. But me, I don't know if na me no more they notice am or una no see am or. Is it look like grant don't begin grant to blackout. But it's the reality. We don't can make fun no more. But it's truly the reality. Me, I think say that institution there for they get progress. So before they say okay, yeah, there are challenges with electricity theft, the lines them and all. We get plans them for change them. But you know, don't go, you feel happy, you don't go this point that you can't do so. It means there is a problem. I see they don't get new na DG for ELSA. I see they unveil and then they say, I don't know that place they waiting at the problem. You know, every other time there are new people coming. But it's all like the problem they persist, you know, they go. The problem doesn't go. And it show you say not to the people, na institutional problem. You know, and man, sometimes like I say, I can pity President Bio, you know, I can pity him. I hope, you know, he could get time and stay here and spend some time at the institution there. I say me una they work today. What can I also spend the whole day now to understand what you they do? You know? Spend time with them, move around and clearly understand what them people are they do. Because, you know, electricity, we all been get this gladness say it has improved, there is progress. But then we come back down no more. Pam. Yesterday, blackout man sleep, wake, pam, the lights don't go. This morning, Monday was saying the lights go pam. I say, hey God. Anyways, no do the whole course. No, but again, it's funny sometimes, but it's truly not funny. It's truly not funny. You know, I strongly get this belief say them problem they are, some of them situation they are. These are things for them move past, you know, I know it will take time for address sustainable electricity supply with the situation, but at least, you know, and not for begin worry as people them say dry season they come or they can begin The signs then are the signs of dry season. We don't begin get so. You begin worry back. Me, usai me generator day. Almost I get for spend and fail. People who they run business, man. If they tell you, we light not the day, how much it cost them. Like we fear long go up so. It's more burden on us, the people. It's more burden. Again, if Picky were born 2007, sometimes you go there 18 or 19 years now. I'm not good per math. But by 2028, start picking the either I go down 20 years or don't pass 20 years. But that picking don't grow up in a society, in a country. Who's like two governments, two presidents, they're not able to fix light for her. Two, they sleep and wake pandak. What are you not for talk? If not to picky way get opportunity, who say everything then at the house, and people able to provide. Now I'm going to go for water early morning back for come 2 to 5 gallon. They grow up with Andy. Me, I'm 40, I get 5 gallon and I'm to cover the move with. This is our situation, not to preach you, not to all that, this is the reality. What we all for make, we with politics, with government, for fix with problem. Not for be, so go say, there are them been better past, they don't look for the lesser evil. There are better, today, the lights been better small, not better, oh boy, better small. Well, there are them better, they're not better, the lights not better. For agree say no, we don't come up and light problem, but we don't move to all that, you don't remember all that thing now. But we they begin evaluate. You say yesterday better past today better past yesterday. Who life there for better always, man. Always. You forget a better life. A dignified life. Now that everybody need. Now that opportunity that everybody forget. Man. Anyway. Don't do the whole call. Don't do the whole call. They can take some stories there. As well, whoever can talk to guest this morning, Honorable Paran Tarawali, National Secretary General of the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party, and also whoever talk to the Chairman of the Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, Koivaya Amara Esquire. Good morning and welcome. I want to say very good morning to Raim, brother Augustine Momo Davis, Gombu Blanco Alpha, Maliki Dabo, good morning. Good morning, Lamboy Richie, Alaji Momo Sanko, Fasali Mohamed Mansare. Yeah, but me, I don't know. EDSA, the same problem. We don't come up from NPA. We don't say, no, get EDSA. We don't get EDSA, the same problem. They don't sack people and don't suspend people and president. You don't change minister there. They don't serve as ministers. They supervise as the president. They supervise the ministry. That ministry, they don't go for some time. Get na deputy minister, they no more been did it. Man. You will not able to solve them. I know there are challenges with electricity supply, but for they say alhamdulillah, better. Not so way you don't get at some point you feel happy that you begin go. Where as dry season they can begin get worried back. No, no, bro. Mohamed Kamara, HJC, good morning. Mosdi, good morning. Ibrahim Mansari, Florence Lily Makata, good morning. Aisha Kamara, good morning. Augustine Momo Davis, Nabila Musa Kamara, salamu alaikum. Molai Mako Mansari, good morning. Good morning. Creo Bobo, Kenneth Karimu, Augustine Momo Davis, Winisia. Winisia say from Sunday no get lights. Winisia, may I go for a week and not get lights? So now the lights I can just fix my phone and just leave the switch on and that morning I can wake and like how Jeff can say I can sleep. Then it don't go, they go quick in the morning, Yusuf Sise, Abubakar Conte, Abubakar A. Jalo, Kali Kamara, Sauda Tuja, good morning. David Shedrack Wongo, good morning. Alima Tuba, Kusna Bayo, Abdurrahman Tijan, good morning. Gabriel Indolo Lebi, good morning. Shabre Kamara, good morning. Mohamed Shaka Kamara, Tunde Romario Scott, Mustafa Janel Sal Texal, Victor Bindi, Ras Tija, good morning. Kanko Mansare, Good morning, Abubakar Rashid, Carl Emmanuel Banks, Peter Beckley, Nelson John, Desmond Smith, Adoa Kitiwa Boltzmann, Kande Koma, Abdulrahman Tijan, Joseph Aruna, Jebe Kamara. Yeah, well, Dr. Dennis Bright, yeah. I get for the ask now. Who na a role model? Who na a best politician? Who's politician you think say past and present don't lead with some moral values? We don't show some moral values. Joseph Kailundo Beckley, Corporate Slim. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We'll take some stories. Let's take some stories quickly. First, we'll play this video of the Budapest Bamako rally. They don't arrive. They don't do the finish line yesterday. Let's take that video there quickly. The Budapest Bamako Freetown rally don't complete yesterday na Lumley Beach. And a lot of tourists, a lot of people. And get motor car them for sale, by the way, if you're interested. I think you can go by Radisson or you go down around the beach there, then get them for sale. And some of them people can do charity as well, and can carry with learning materials and stuff that they can donate. They can donate the vehicles and back to institutions them, NGOs or some agencies them. Yeah, so yeah, I understand say another batch they come in March for do the finishing as well. And there is huge potential in the tourism sector. There is huge appetite for people and for Canada's country. But we need to take tourism seriously back and invest in the sector, because until you invest there, they're able to get the revenue income we forget. It could just be small way, and we need to. There's huge appetite. So there's this news yesterday. Salon been there na the global news, because I get one me paddy. Don't fret for explaining me this about this Super Bowl. Say how then they play how that they win. I'm not able to understand. I just can't understand the American football, the Super Bowl and everything. But there is this big news about this Sierra Leonean American Sierra Leonean guy from Bo we play na the Super Bowl, and it's all over. I see the president congratulate him yesterday. So let's watch that video. They very proud of his roots, and he even mentioned that yesterday after the match. So let's watch that video there quickly.
Jackson Smith and Jake, but put respect on it. You heard me? Sierra Leone, Salon. My grandfather came to the United States in the 70s. Had to work for everything that he had. Brought a lot of people over here, brought a lot of family over here, and he was a leader, and took pride in who he was and what he had to give back to. And I represent him. I represent my family. I represent Sierra Leone, Bo, Freetown. It's an honor just to even say that. I appreciate you asking that question. It's an honor to say that up here in front of y'all. And I take great pride in it.
Yeah, that's not the Sierra Leonean American guy, Make a member Wilson, Ibrahim Wilson, the other guy the other time, But this is about it, the opportunities where the diaspora community they give to we family them, we people them where they go over there, and most of them, I've met some, they're very proud of their roots. They always want to come back and give and support their community. So at least there was this, we were part of the global news, you know. We were part of the global news that there is a Sierra Leonean who played in the Super Bowl, Jason Smith Jigba, you know, make history as the second player of Sierra Leone descent to win the Super Bowl. So congratulations to him and congratulations to we all Sierra Leonean. We pray say we go get the opportunities there, you know, for able shine and be bigger than the world, you know, produce more Mohamed Kalons, more Rodney Strasser, Kai Kamara and others, you know, at the globe where everybody go appreciate. We can talk to guests this morning, Honorable Paran Tarawali. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We can look at the preparedness of the ruling SLPP, you know, for retain power, you know, and we can talk politics. And after that, we ever talk to the chairman of the Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, on the work and especially the fine with and undefined political parties, them how that's going to address the issue of incitement and other things them around. We'll take a quick break. Johnny Drill, Safe Day Salon, he arrived yesterday. He forget a performance at Sugarland Beach on the 13th of this month. Yeah, he's in town. Hopefully we'll get another program tomorrow. We'll ever talk to him live now this show. Continue for stay with you. They come back shortly and they can join with guests. They'll take some quick commercial break.
Hey Freetown, Johnny Drill is coming. Quick question, who are you spending Valentine's with? Whoever it is, I think I should meet them. On the 13th of February 2026, I'm coming to Freetown, Sierra Leone for a night I'm calling the Love Lounge. It's going to be music you can sing to, music you can dance to, and music you just might fall in love to. So dress nice, hold your person a little closer, and let me do what I do best. And whether you're coming with your partner, your crush, or just your good self, you're welcome. Oh, I'll see you at the Love Lounge. Let's make it a Valentine's night to remember.
At Farmos, freshness isn't just a promise, it's our way of life. From raw and smoked catfish to kanya peppers, beignet, rice and gari kanya and natai. From premium crayfish, ogiri and fufu to smoked chicken, fresh eggs from the farm to the fridge, country chicken and garden fresh vegetables. Try our habanero pepper, gari, hot pepper sauce, pure honey and so much more. All locally produced, organically grown, harvested fresh every day and hygienically processed. A fresher taste, healthier foods, stronger communities. Farmos, fresh from our farms to your home.
No vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you necessary. The morning
this Valentine, Love Detective na the beach. St. Anthony Commanding number 458, Night of St. John International. They invite you to the Valentine Edition Beach Fiesta, where it happens Saturday, February 14, 2026. Now the beautiful Sugarland Beach Cottage. Time for takeoff. Now 11 a.m. sharp na morning. Departure point, National Stadium main gate side streets. Sober sun, sea, sweet vibe, great company, perfect for couple, friends and lovers of good time. Ticket price now 100 Leons no more. Yes, 100 Leons. Boku love, laugh and memories. No miss out on this Valentine Beach Fiesta with the Knights of St. John International, St. Anthony Commanding 458. Love, beach and vibe. This Valentine, we dey go straight na Sugarland.
Orange Maxit app, they give you more sweet special features we designed for make you life simple. No miss events. Buy tickets for concerts, sports match, or any show directly from the app. Enter the marketplace, shop latest products them, check special offer them, and enjoy exclusive deals. If you make mistake on transaction, no worry. The app gets instant reversal feature where they give you control over your money. All the special features, yeah, and more they waits for you inside the app. Download Maxit now and enjoy the full experience.
Orange.
Good morning once more and welcome. Like I said, we can join with guest Gisto, Honorable Parent thoroughly. But before we talk to Honorable Parent, we can talk to somebody we Mabel Antonia French, we been the work with the Ministry of Education in Bont. He been involved in an accident and he physically challenged and they seek support and help. We can talk to her this morning. We get him on the telephone line now. Good morning, Madam French. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank God. So somebody share this story with we. Say you now person we been the work with the Ministry of Education at Bont and you been involved in an accident where make now wheelchair you use now. Waiting been really happen.
Well, I be come on work at the camp. This my man can hit me, and me na physically challenge. I be timapo. He can't hit me with the bike. Then he run away. Up to this day, we not see him. My pelvic bone na be broke, so they can't admit me na bone. I be in a hospital for 3 months. So after the X-ray, they say they're not go able to do the surgery na this country. It said because na hip replacement they for do. So I be tell me boss for me a write the head office if there is any help for me they help me, may they do me surgery. But they be talk say there is no fund for that. Then even organization when a disabled organization at this country will copy them themselves, they say there is no fund. So since that time, I then I will chair, just sit on a host. Although the pain, it heavy for me.
So how long you don't work with the ministry? How long have you been working? Which work you been they do?
Me na be a secretary na the office. I don't work with the office over 30 years.
Wow.
Yes, over 30 years.
So you know able to get any support for do you operation or you address your medical condition?
I not get any support any side, and I not get that kind of money for go with me out or go do me operation.
So how you they cope? How you they fare on with life, considering that you don't get job, you don't get this condition where they happen with you?
Well, pass I take pain because if I where the pain can grab, pass I take them drugs then. Now you can make the pain cold small. So that now an issue right now. So I they ask for help. If only they go able to help me and do me surgery, even if they not do the surgery for now, if I get that electronics we share, where I go they move around, I go be okay for that.
Okay. So how if somebody wants support you, they both right now, right?
Yes, sir.
So if somebody wants support you, waiting are your number, how could they reach out to you? Just announce your number.
076 903505.
Okay, 076 903505. 3575, right?
No, 0505.
Okay, call them again, please.
9076
Mm-hmm.
90
Yeah.
35
Mm-hmm.
05.
Okay, 90 35 05 076. So if you did listen to your the watch we, Madam Mabel French work for over 30 years with the Ministry of Education. He gets an accident, bike man. Where the bike man will been bang you, then be able to apprehend them, they arrest them.
We not applying that at all. He run.
Sad situation. We pray that God will bring the support you need and will give you a body. So you say you need electronics wheelchair as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, people who they listen, people in the diaspora or across the country, if they listen, a number there on the screen, 076 903505. You can reach out to them directly and see whatever support you can render. It in a boo and he needs support. He gets an accident and yeah, it's sad. We very much we want to say sorry for waiting happened to you and hope and pray say with this which we don't do, people then will come around and try to give whatever support they can give.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your service as well to this nation, yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's another share, Lionel. Like I said yesterday, we can get people that they reach out to. We get accidents, people them way they seek medical support. We try our best for bring them come to the tone attention. If anybody they were able to get any support in any kind way, in any kind way. This morning, I want on behalf of we all na Truth Media and we can follow this program on social media. I want to extend we heartfelt condolences to Alimatu Diamond Kenny. I understand say he gets a loss. She put this on Facebook and we want for join everybody for extend with condolence and pray that God go grant ease to the family and we prayers and thoughts they with tuna at this difficult time. This and the Truth Morning Devotion. We can talk to we first guest this morning. We'll take a quick break whilst we wait for welcome we guest this morning. This program today we talk to a political party, politician, and then we talk to the regulatory commission, the PPRC. Continue for stay with we.
The same no system and the same problem. So wait till we for do we never them. Wait for make this problem just so win. Go down clean back home, me family them. The same no system and the same problem. So wait till we for do we never them. Wait for make this problem just so win. I've been tell me mama and me papa them do don't clean. Sister and me brother them do don't clean. We auntie sit up put not the one he just say think when they ask me uncle they say them belly empty. No see the moon they shine you feel say do don't clean. Nothing brother no they go for nothing. For walk up for nothing make them pass it down for nothing. So wake up your body and do something. We no come for tan, we no come for full slang. All we come on.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. I get the pleasure for welcome na the studios this morning. Honorable Paran Tarawali, we have been member of parliament, clerk of parliament, and now na the national secretary general of the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. Good morning, honorable, and welcome.
Good morning, Truth Media. Good morning, Lamara.
It is a pleasure having you.
It's great.
How has it been? How has it been? You miss parliament at this time? Especially at this time where every attention they took parliament on the constitutional review and the constitutional amendment bill as well?
Okay, so I miss parliament in one way, in the other way I not miss am.
Okay.
The reason we make I miss parliament are because I always done there around parliament, debate, make sure see I work with the speaker and the members of parliament for make things happen. So because are they out of that space now? Yes, I dey miss Parliament. But on the other hand, I not dey miss Parliament because I feel fulfilled. Say I don't go Parliament, I don't play my own role to the development of the state. And at a point in time, I get for exit.
Yeah. So how this exit happened? Was it something you planned, or it came as something where your party needed you? Say we don't look for Secretary General, but look get Paran, let come. It go be the right person we go able to help we consolidate for able to win election.
Okay, so this is not a personal decision because at the end of the day, we get barrage of competent individuals in the SLPP where anyone can name before don't take that position and execute the functions of the office effectively. But as an individual, I get my own career path. And one such path, now for make sure, say, having served in the legislature as a member of parliament, as clerk of parliament, now one can serve in the core of the party. For make sure, say, we get the strategies then right, for make sure, say, we able to put whatever we need as plans in place for win the 2028 election.
You get any regret about your time as clerk in parliament? You know, it was a very tough time between 2018 to 2023, the transition, getting a new speaker and all of that, and even your own appointment and all of that. You get any regrets of anything will happen where you think it could have been done in a better way?
Well, I know one call regret. I just want to say, definitely throughout the 7 or so years we are take as clerk of parliament, there were certain things we, as you rightly put, being for don't happen correctly, will not happen so correctly. Yes, few of those things then did, and I feel say, like what you say, if I get the opportunity for write them right, I will write them right.
You not been a clerk where the opposition see as somebody where not they in them favor, where always they bulldoze. The issue had been too many. The issue at parliament where police officers and come in as well. These are two main highlights. What's gonna be your role in that situation and then?
Okay, so parliament gets its own rules. Parliament is a house of procedures, and therefore, when procedure become threatened, you as either the presiding officer or the person will for take action for make sure say them procedures go the way it for go. Definitely there are certain time where you go take harsh actions. Yes, few times in parliament we have been for take such harsh actions for make sure say procedures are protected. Because no matter what thing you do, if procedures die in parliament, then we don't have a parliament.
But you were not a political. You came from the ruling bench. Then you served the SLPP in parliament, and the opposition been they see you as this now one of them against we, and that affected your leadership or you role as the administrative head, right?
Okay, so I will be true with you like we currently in a truth media. Naturally, the background where I come from go left anybody with the feeling that I will not be objective in what I been they do. It go left the feeling as if I was on a mission from my political party. But truth say, talk me. Throughout my role as clerk of parliament, I struggle for strike the balance between being a politician and being an administrator. So you go recognize at a point in time when we went to Bo, then tell we get them frequent ructions, frequent hala tension in parliament. Now me suggest to EU, to UNDP, I say, you guys have to fund us. What to make una need for fund we because we then a parliament where standing orders not able to protect. Because the time when they make the standing orders, they not mean they envisage a situation where there will be a governing party will get minority in parliament. There not been envisage a situation where you go get a parliament with many parties and independent members of parliament. So because of that, the political context became so difficult that no book not be able to support we. Because look, where you be the leader from your party where they rule, then call you the majority leader. Now in the we stand in others. We come down at parliament, the person is supposed to be majority leader in party and minority. So how do you call that person? You know, we get a lot of issues where no law not be able to support. So that may suggest say, let's go to Bo. Because we check who's how for go. The Lord fall on Bo. Let's go sit down. APC, SLPP, and we the administrators. Let's look at the laws. Let's look at the relationship. And let's come together and propose a communique. And this communique, we call on the Bold Declaration. And this Bold Declaration, trust me, throughout the 5th Parliament, now guide the Parliament of Sierra Leone. During the deliberations, now me and the person will come out and say, I would like for be the last clerk when they come from a member of Parliament. Because Mark, you mean not to the first clerk, we not be a member of Parliament. The All People's Congress under President Ernest Bai Koroma now appoint the first MP as clerk of Parliament. So there had already been a precedent. But when me come in that board meeting, I suggested, I said, anyhow you permanent, people will not be comfortable.
Yeah.
Because then go
You're already affiliated?
Yes, then go say no, but it's coming from the ruling party.
Well, you had difficult time for able, show that you are independent or take decisions. Then when you go against your party and you own side.
So that make I tell you, see, I was trying for create a careful balance. So let me tell you, it me interesting. Anytime I act where the opposition not feel happy, they say that because that SLPP man. Anytime I act where the opposition happy, my party they say, look, I want sell game. So it was quite difficult. And because it's difficult, I will sit here, truth media, and say to Sierra Leone and in government that let Parantarawali, as he don't exit, be the last and final former member of parliament who will be appointed clerk of parliament.
So for a proper functioning, you did say anybody we don't serve any of the two political parties them. We don't be member of parliament. They not for appoint them as clerk of parliament.
I know why let that happen because no matter how you strive for be independent, for be objective, you are always caught in the middle. So because of that, I really not go and see a situation again where any political party in this country go appoint a former member of parliament as a clerk of parliament.
You became a very powerful clerk. I remember a dinner where the president hosts for members of parliament. There was this chant for letting reinstate you, following your suspension. Bring back Paran, bring back Paran. What was it between you and the speaker then, Honorable Abbas Bundu?
I'm happy that today I'm talking.
Yeah.
When the issues that happen, I deliberately choose not to talk to the media. Because for me, I trust that it's better I bear the brunt of keeping silent and let the public feel otherwise about me than for say something we go affect and threaten the state and democracy. Me and Abbas, we are best of buddies. For like he becomes Speaker of Parliament, now me preside. And during those days, it was quite difficult. Remember, we had gone to Parliament. SLPP was in the minority. Because then APC was 68, SLPP was 49. So you begin to imagine, you get 14 paramount chiefs, you get 8 C4C, you get 4 NGC, then you get 3 independents, making a total of 146 MPs. But you needed a 2/3 majority of members of parliament for elect a speaker. So naturally, the SLPP, being for finding difficult, forget a speaker. If there wasn't somebody we go get for caught in between the political divide, try for make sure say people understand, because it's natural, Lamrana. If you are in government, you want the speaker. And the reason why you want the speaker, in this country, parliament is everything. Remember, when they say the people, not parliament, now that make where you see the drafters of the constitution, whatever the people of Sierra Leone for do, now that power they invest in parliament. So you want a speaker who go drive the legislative agenda of the state. You don't want a speaker who go create problems for the sitting government. You want a speaker who naturally able to talk with the president and understand a point of view. You don't want a speaker where they can put challenge, because that in itself, they affect the legislative agenda.
Was that what Abbas Bundu was doing?
So, you needed somebody also who get all what he take, the experience, you know, the diplomatic acumen, etc. So now so Abbas Bundu came. APC didn't want him. But because we know, say, in being for be the best person, we try we best for engage and for make sure, say, Abbas became the speaker. We worked well. Now, only one issue.
What's another issue then?
The issue get for do with whether he was informed or not informed about redundancy in a parliament. Between me and you, we come at a time where the graduate level in Sierra Leone be so huge. So as a parliament, we agreed that we younger brothers and younger sisters don't come from college. Some don't, the 4 5 years, they not get job. So we say, parliament need for up in staff base. So we decided to recruit. We now recruited to a point that from 128 staff, we now had a staff base about 380. But as we go along, we observe, say, some people not being good for purpose. Yes.
The one they want to recruit.
That's it. Them and some of the one they meet. So they're not being good for purpose. And we don't want to continue for waste government money on them. So we agree, say, let there be a redundancy policy. So we agreed at the highest decision-making level.
Was he part of it?
Nina being the chairman. And also one will discuss out. We'll discuss over and over and over again. They will take the decision. Okay? Waiting in whole, not being that, he say, after we don't compile a list, we'll be for send them back to her.
Then you review or be aware of who that then they go.
They go.
And you didn't do that.
So now they me an indiffer. And the reason why to make me an indiffer, when we then at the meeting, where I finally report to them, so they'll reach a decision, say about 80 people will be redundant. Now in superintend over the meeting and threaten every commissioner, now the Parliamentary Service Commission by then, say favoritism not in this. So anybody will get you passing, whether they redundant, don't come to me. For can beg me for make
so
me
him been get intent?
Well, I'm not gonna say been get intent. All waiting me know. Napa also at the gear in young you know, in young glory was I day. In a been the administrator we always go make sure say, let's do it this way.
The right way.
The right way. So eventually when we compile the list and inform the committee say I don't compile the list, Dr. Abbas Bundu and I say, Mr. Clark, he said, don't publish it. He said, if I let the commissioners know, because as I be there, they will always lobby for now change things. So now so we go publish. Then secondly, what it make basically we know, revealer, by then everybody in the parliament we don't know say redundancy they take place. So staff we are like everywhere.
Everybody getting your own posse.
Yes. Go talk to this, talk to. So we kept that list. Today parliament they close for Christmas. Now today the HR go publish. But I go tell you something very interesting. That list, I only say on 2 days to in publication. Because me self tell the HR, I said with then conditions here, where they not give, like would I done the absent for X amount of days per work, would I get bad appraisal record, you take a decision. And the lady took the decision. I say on 2 days, and I saw it, but not 2 days before the publish.
And Dr. Abbas Bundu not see him.
He not see him.
So now they bring kind of
so problem. Now that the problem can. So in we don't say no lobbying, we then publish the list, somebody fell prey. We're not being
happy about it. Even get somebody we're
not being for dinner that list anyway.
So that's the problem.
So that is the problem.
But you became so powerful that he had to leave and you were recalled.
No, that's not the point. When the issues then come up, me able withstand the pressure. Him probably something because of his age, not able to stand the pressure. So he resigned. Not to let them quas and say, come on here. So he not left.
And you were reinstated.
Okay, so me, president say, okay, you are being investigated. Go sit down to your investigation done. I was out for 7 months. You don't understand? After the investigation, normally, if they say you don't do something, they investigate you and they say no, you not do nothing.
But there was a special, like I said, at the dinner, there was this chant. Paran, bring back Paran, bring back Paran.
Okay, so anyhow you look at him, me not being the clerk of parliament. And as clerk of parliament, me not fear man. Me not man where they give opportunity to the MPs. And they support them in whatever adventure. And personally, I also glued to every MP, both APC and SLPP. So naturally, they will always want somebody like me sitting in that clerk's office. Because with me, they know say them problems and most of them be solved. So if you get me out, the MPs know say for they because what they most of the issues are solved with speed. In fact,
they like you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Both SLPP and APC.
So was after that redundancy day the issue about the recruitment of your wife coming?
Okay, so now let me tell you something. Most times I don't say these are issues I don't want to talk about, but we are in Truth Media, so let me tell you the truth. So guess what happened? One day, the current Director General raised an issue with me that Mr. Clark, I did see somebody in the voucher of Parliament we name you by your wife. I said, you sure? He said, yes. I said, call me the HR. The HR came and they attest to her. The HR said she applied and she came for interview. And a recruiter. And guess what? Recruitment at Parliament, not under me office ebinde. Recruitment at Parliament, now the Parliamentary Service Commission, they do it. And now the Director General, they sign the letters of offer. You don't understand. So it wasn't under my purview at all.
But how long it take for you aware?
So that's it. So let me come. So she worked like 8 months.
Before you know?
Yes. You know what it make it happen so? Because once the recruiter, I was away. To the time they come, she had fallen ill, he don't travel.
No, but if you were phone a day they apply for job, she must have discussed it with you,
no, she
especially
didn't.
you the work.
She didn't.
But you know, so you have got a job. Did she tell you that I've got a job somewhere? Because I'd imagine the excitement that you have don't get a job. You go say, I don't get a job, or I go work some side. Parliament don't take me. I don't apply.
Okay, so this is the thing. That is why I hate talking about it. Because even if I tell you, say I never knew, now the Director General first raised her up with me, and the day we raised her up with me was the day I took action.
Yeah, you have not been there together?
We've not been there together.
Okay. So you didn't know what she was
at
doing?
all. And up to the, this is personal, but me and we have not one day stay 1 month together for the last 13, 14 years. This is just real. It's personal to me, and this is the reality. So
I make you not aware.
So I only become aware when it was raised with me. And the day it was raised with me, that was the day I took action. But guess what? This that way been happen almost a year ago, before that day.
Was she still working even when you took action?
That's what I'm saying. I took action. I immediately removed the name voucher. I queried the HR director, and I even take step.
All that time they were been the work, una no cross paths, una no meet up.
No, it don't work for too long.
Okay.
I tell you now. I said I was in the US with the recruiter. Okay.
But that moment they already not been the talk.
Few moments she fell ill. It go.
It travel out.
It travel out. So throughout when me day for 8 months, she wasn't in country.
So when they recruit na parliament, you can aware other than the new staff there where they come, waiting at the capacity, una can get orientation and all that stuff then they.
Okay, so when me come as clerk of parliament, what I did was, before me the as clerk, everything at parliament mean then at the decks of the clerk of parliament. When I came and meet 5 departments, I increased to 16. Because what happened, I want to pull every job now the clerk index, because directors then they when are the responsibility. What did me do? I created the office of the Director General. We're responsible for corporate affairs. Then we get the deputy clerk. So my own responsibility now line managing those 2 staff alone. Whereas those 2 staff, they line manage the 16 departments. So anything where me for no, now from there in the camp.
But that is
and anything where they say for action.
But that is what I'm asking. If they do recruitment and go come and can report to you, say, boss, we've done this recruitment, now the people and they were, and we want to let you go to them.
Okay, so let me tell you how recruitment they go on a parliament. Not only the recruitment, at the commission. So once the commission authorize recruitment, then add a minister to the HR. Then the HR get all in procedures. They go through.
Do they appraise you after recruiting people? Then can come and say these are the people who will recruit now the new staff and they were with names and what could be their salaries and designation or whatever?
Yeah, then the can report say we've recruited 16, 7 day grade 7, this day grade this, and that kind of thing. And definitely I will say career.
The HR no ever sabi UF. They will do the recruitment.
The one we sabi do it's sabi am.
So why you not inform
no, in fact we are hit her with her. He said, look here, Mr. Clark. He said the woman applied as an independent person. He can interview, he passed interview. Waiting at me because now your wife are not a recruiter. He said, I recruited her. Now I say, but you were wrong. So I punish her for that. And guess what happened? This now 1 year ago, before that date.
Yeah.
So guess what happened? This matter don't solve, done and dusted. We don't forget about her. It was never an issue.
Now the redundancy can ignite her.
So it was not like I was wrong. It was like, would they bring this for get back at them?
You had a settlement with the ACC. Do you consider that as being implicated, that you did what's wrong as well?
No, I mean, I never get settlement with ACC.
Would I pay the money for?
My wife, 90 cancelled, I pay her.
So you not get any?
I not get nothing. Let me tell you, the wife, in fact, waiting I can realize later, once he dey out them in the pair, he never touch the money. So in fact, he tell me say, he not be even feel say them before they continue for pair. Because if you don't do on sick leave for 6 months, the policy is then for pulling from voucher. So once this issue come up, she now went to her account, every 2 them pay immediately. So he just transfer back. So it wasn't me. Me and ACC no ever get settlement. ACC no ever tell me say I take money so I pay her. My wife, now adult, Now they say take government money, so like pay back.
So you're
I
not
should
taking
pay.
responsibility for
No, but himself. Now two different people. How he go if he commit offense? How he go commit offense?
No,
Assuming
but SEC, you were suspended, and then SEC investigated you.
no. Okay, so initially they told me to, stay away from job, and it's natural.
You reported to the SEC.
Yes. And the reason we make a report, because they say I was clerk of parliament and administrative head. So naturally, I would take one blame and I would tell every Sierra Leonean the blame was negligent.
So you take responsibility.
Say I was negligent, yes. Because like the question where you ask, as clerk of parliament, how come you not be knowing about this? That's negligent on my part. And because of that, I don't say and I will continue saying this. In my work life, there will never be a time again when I will become negligent.
Okay.
And I will tell you why I was negligent.
Why?
I trusted people so much that I gave up all my responsibilities to them, thinking they will act in the best possible way with very minimal supervision. That will never happen under my watch.
You consider that as a low part in your career?
Definitely. But naturally, every human will make mistake. He accept the mistake, meaning he prepare for change.
Will you want to apologize to the people of Sierra Leone? For being negligent as clerk of parliament, as their clerk of parliament?
If I own up, say I was negligent, I feel say, Bolu, come on, Lamagana, me that human.
Yeah.
For my even can sit down on media and talk say I was negligent.
Yeah.
In itself is very sufficient for tell anybody say I regretted being negligent.
Okay, we'll take that for that. And I think you've been very open on this issue for at this time. I listened to you, but I think you've been very, very open in talking even personal issues on this. And the Salon people then go decide. But anyway, let's talk about the SLPP now, the Sierra Leone People's Party, the National Secretary General. You don't do assessments of the party from where you take over, Usa you meet the party, and Usa you want for Kerango?
Okay, it's very interesting. SLPP, the new executive, was elected on 31st July. So once we come to office, the first we do now for take stock and make sure, say, we look at the party before we identify strength, look at the weaknesses, look at the opportunities, and look at the threats. We don't analyze that, and because we don't succeed for analyze that, we called everybody, all stakeholders to Kenima. About 4 or 5 months ago, we all go sit down, we do everything. And I go tell you now, as a party, we don't develop a strategic plan 2026 to 2028 based on who side we now and who side one day in 2028.
You meet the party in a very good footing in terms of administrative wise, financial wise, and collective work and cohesion. Okay,
so nothing not there in life we're not getting on challenges. But I just want to say, Dr. Prince Adin in administration in Napoleon, Koroma, they left a big legacy in the party. Then put the systems in place. Then make sure, say, we proud forget a party called the SLPP. When we say Kamusa will meet there, that is, if we not agree with certain things we then do, we will say, okay, law will not take this forward. But most of the things that we then do, we're good in the interest of the party we are taking forward. So we meet, yes, a strong party. Yes, we meet some money in the account. Yes, we meet systems in place. And we are now strengthening those ones.
The money we want to include the money where the First Lady been talk about, where say been paying to the accounts, and the issue is concerned about accountability.
Okay, so the First Lady raised an issue of paying some money in the account. And for he say people not account for those monies. That is another thing altogether. For me, I feel, say, if the First Lady approach the party Okay, that one then be a public declaration. So now if you make an official and raise her with the party, say I need to know who side them money I go. But we are living in a transparent world. As an executive, would they launch an investigation for make sure say in we give him money, we were in charge now. Feel free for not say people we give money, the one the way they use and judicious.
The first lady not make any official requested.
He not make her yet. So would they await that? Once he make them, will definitely. Because I still can recall say once first lady make that public declaration that day, Napoleon personally called me. He said, National Secretary General, he said, I was the Secretary General before you. If then declaration had don't happen, he said, I want make una probe into it. Now I say, no, Mr. Secretary General former. I say, we not go probe on una, we not go probe una based on that. I say, we only go probe. The first lady is a member of the party. In fact, a very senior member. So if in approach we as a party and now right to we officially say he want get an explanation into the money we give, definitely we will launch.
But so far, we not identify any issue of discrepancy or issues that we get for do with our finances.
Okay, so what do we do when we come now office? We decide say what we'll do is let not delve into the past.
Okay. For be accountable.
No, let me come. Let not delve into the past. The only thing what we do, we create a baseline. So that make we call a first neck meeting. We go tell them where to meet and who's how they start from.
We now meet the party in a very good footing in terms of financial wise because the kind of money where the first lady called say being paid into the account.
Well, we meet some money in our account.
Equivalent to what the first lady being called.
What it been called?
Was it not about 1 million? 1 million. You've been there at that event.
Okay,
I'm sure.
So the money where first lady call, first lady not they say if for their account. It they say once people use them for account for her.
Okay.
So the issue is not whether the money will meet under the account.
But when I don't see line of accountability.
Okay, so let me say it again. We have not gone back for probing to how much money come, how much they. Wait till we know when we come to our office, we meet some money. That is our baseline. And that is where I would don't.
We're not concerned about the concern where you say first lady, a very senior member of the party, and she raised that concern openly. You know, and you were there. We're not concerned about in-self concern as a senior member.
We're very concerned. So that is why they say, as an executive, let's just make that concern official. Then she will see, we'll go probe into that, and we'll go get an answer.
Since after the Kenema meeting, when I don't get meeting then Freetongue, I remember the other one where the president attend, we even give directives about, campaigning, people showing their interest and all of that. Waiting at the status of the party now, waiting the party don't they do after the meetings there?
Okay, so I don't tell you say we don't get a strategic plan. So we're busy, each of our strategic goals, they look at intervention areas for make sure say the party is moving and we are preparing well for 2028. Would they on a membership drive? Would they reform the entire system of membership in terms of our database? We are on that. Would they do new membership ID cards? We are also working on that. And as a party, we'll make sure say everything all need for put in place for make sure win 2028 election. Would they do them?
What's in the strategy for win 2020?
No, I'm not going to reveal.
No, I don't mean how I get for winner. I mean waiting part of the plans the way they talk. Waiting at the activity.
Okay, the core strategy has to do with clearly defining our membership base and re-energizing that base.
How do they do that?
That's the strategy. So I'm not going to reveal that, but we are doing it.
So what's in our membership strength presently?
Presently, when we come to office, the one that we register and they pay is close to 2 million.
2 million cell unions?
Yes.
We're not registered members of the SLPP.
And they pay.
Different
from distinguished Grand Chief Patron, Patron, Ordinary, and Associate members.
There are people where, don't they come out and say one big flag bearer? I don't even don't tell on officially yet, but out there it's open. Waiting at the category where somebody for day for they qualify for be flag bearer, for contest for be flag bearer for una party?
Okay. You know, this is an interesting question, and as a party, we don't need for high days. Our current constitution, they say, for me, you qualify for contest for the leadership of a party, because we not the elect flag bearer. We not leader of the elect. They automatically the leader becomes the flag bearer. So for we, the current constitution, they say, for like you qualify for contest for the leadership of the party, if you be a distinguished Grand Chief Patron. In that category, you don't serve it for 5 years and you don't pay your dues.
So with the list where you get, what's the status of the First Lady?
No, I don't want to begin to discuss people's status. All what me go say, now that
she falls under the Grand Chief, the distinguished Grand Chief Patron category.
I still go remember say over AYV yesterday, the First Lady, when I hear it from, say at the quote directly that he don't pay as distinguished Grand Chief Patron until 2030.
And you can confirm that.
Okay, so me not they manage payments.
No, but you confirm his status
as distinguished Grand Chief Patron. Okay, so let me can this way. So let me tell you what thing happen. We get people in the party we not distinguished Grand Chief Patron, we already don't they pay that money. As distinguished Grand Chief Patron. Then they, in a huge category. Then there's some of them call me. We are in a meeting, and then they try for no waiting at their status. So we are distinguished Grand Chief Patrons who've paid up to this level, the party don't owe money, but now, by the constitution, they say that only 12 people now then they inside the category of distinguished Grand Chief Patron. What is our status? I'm able to answer that question yet. But I will tell you, if I am to be true with you, this is not a personal opinion I hold, and I talk as Secretary General of the SLPP. Personally, law, they not they make law for disadvantaged person. Then they make law for empower you. So if me not being distinguished Grand Chief Patron, before this current law they come into place, in 2021, then I don't so pay that me money as distinguished Grand Chief Patron until 2030, for example. If this law can now, I for be disadvantaged. Those are the questions and discussions where we as a party for go sit down and answer. Because not to one, not to two. I still can recall that I don't be approached by more than 17 people.
Are these people that we want to be flag bearer and then they approach?
No, some na stakeholders where they go around the country. Because for me, as far as me concerned, nobody not come to the party yet and say one be flag bearer. The president don't make it clear in the leader of a party. He say for now flag bearer issues for be laid in the corner until such a time when the party ready. So waiting me know, I see people they crisscross the country. Okay, say then they consult.
And then people and the people that they meet you for no them.
Few of them they part of the one the way they crisscross the country, but majority of them not even get interest for crisscross the country. They still don't meet me. So there are certain questions where the party need for answer anyway. Like what I tell you, if you don't get a group of people who are distinguished Grand Chief Patron, who've paid their resources and the party don't owe them money for X amount of years, and they even don't pay in advance, then the party owe them money, and we are distinguished Grand Chief Patron before 2021. How come a 2021 constitution go now can disadvantage them from that position? These are the questions we need for answer. Because as it stands now, I don't tell you, if we strictly go by the constitution, only 12 persons.
What are them powerful 12 people there?
Okay, so now let me tell you, there are 6 people who automatically now distinguished Grand Chief Patron. Leader of the party, deputy leader, chairman, deputy chairman, secretary general, and former flag bearer or running mate candidate.
What do you mean, former flag bearer?
Like if they may not choose you as a flag bearer, you don't go run election. Probably you not win, but you still there alive.
Okay, you can.
You not distinguished Grand Chief Patron. Okay. If you then be not appoint you as running mate, you don't go run election, you not win, but you still there alive, and you deal with the party, you now a distinguished Grand Chief Patron. So as I speak, you get 6 people. The leader who is President Bio, deputy leader who is Honorable Jules Jalo, chairman Batilo Songa, deputy chairman Konde Makabo, secretary general Parantarali, and Momodu Kuroma, we been done be running mate. So 6. And any other post we been done 110 serving the capacity here. Who are they? Dr. Samabanya, we been done serve as chairman, Dr. Prince Adi, we been done serve as chairman, Napoleon, former secretary general, JJ Safa, former secretary general, Banja Tijansi, former secretary general, and John Oponjo Benjamin, former chairman. So these are the 12 people who are in that category as prescribed by the Constitution. But you know, it's interesting, even those 12 people, when you take the second ambit of the provision, it said them for don't so serve for 5 years in that category. So now you go pull Batilo, when I just about 8 months, you don't in that category. You go pull Konde Makagbo, you go pull me, parentarily, that 3 don't accommodate. You go pull President Bio, where because of the national constitution, not qualify for go in for presidency any longer.
Then
So
they complete 5 years by 2028.
That's it. So he not qualify for contest
again.
for any presidency again because of the national constitution. So he go pull out, he don't go for. Then probably Dr. Samabanya go talk to himself, say because of my age, I not go one contest. So he don't pull 5 people. So in other words, as I sit here, now only 7 people now the constitution give the right for contest for flag bearer.
Including you will qualify and the vice president will qualify for contest for be flag bearer.
No, me no go. I don't tell you say I don't pull 5.
Okay, you not there. Now the vice president.
Okay, so currently
Oponjo Benjamin,
me,
Tijan C,
Prince Adi, Napoleon, Momodu Kuroma, John Benjamin,
John Oponjo Benjamin.
7.
Now then qualify.
Yeah, so the question where you go ask, do we want to choose our next leader out of a party of more than 2 million people from only those 7 people? These not discussions.
When I been they get constitutional review, what's in the status of that?
Okay, so the constitutional review been there on until this new executive come in. So from who come, we not activate that process it. So as a party, we need to immediately activate the process of a constitutional review. And for me, we need to look at the leadership clause and try to amend her and fix her immediately. Because as a party, a big party, the grand old party, we cannot afford for left with leadership of the party in only 7 people there. It is undemocratic.
So as Secretary General, you think say there needs to be an amendment before we go to a convention for
Definitely. So as Secretary General, my opinion on that, very soon, we need to call a NEC meeting. If we go reconstitute, the committee will reconstitute them, they will get them for immediately go to work. It's possible we might not be able to amend the entire constitution before the next flag bearer, but we need to amend certain provisions where otherwise go make people eligible for contest for leadership of this
The
party.
people that we call stakeholders, I just want to run with some of the names and know what's in the status in the party. The First Lady, Dr. Fatima Bio, the Chief Minister, Dr. Senge, Dr. Kande Yumkela, and what's in the status, Francis Ben Kaifala, what's in the status within the party?
In terms of?
The membership.
Okay, so now they tell you, I say most of them people here don't meet me and talk say we are distinguished Grand Chief patrons, and then don't so they for more than 5 years, and then don't pay until 2030 and above beyond. So now the question that we want, let we go answer. If them people here have been distinguished Grand Chief patron, a constitution don't come in 2021, we now can close the category of distinguished Grand Chief patron. What is going to be their status? Are we going to disadvantage them, or make law where they disadvantage people who been they enjoy certain opportunities? Because me, I feel say the essence of law not to for disadvantage humankind.
So presently, you data another show say they are not then another category.
No, they are still distinguished Grand Chief Patrons in the data, but in the Constitution,
They are
it
not
say,
classified.
yes. So this is, the thing really complicated. So we really need for sit as a party and answer them questions.
The party gets anything clear about somebody who been left the party, go and come back?
Definitely.
Will be in status.
A very clear.
What do you say?
Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with the provision, but I go tell you clearly. Let me just paraphrase. The Constitution, they say, whoever don't be a member of the SLPP will left and go. Then he now seek for be readmitted. If they readmit her, then they readmit her into a category of ordinary member. However, in right for contest for any position within the party is subject to the approval of the secretariat.
So somebody like Kande Yumkelade at Umasi, the secretariat in Masi.
Okay, so by the Constitution, the secretariat, if we apply that provision, then the secretariat, when President Bio, Jules de Jallo, Chairman Batilo Sunga, and me, when I head of the secretariat, that we fall by the Constitution, go sit down and take a decision on that. Because that is what in the Constitution say. It say once you left, you go. Even if you have been distinguished Grand Chief Patron, you left, you go. If you come back, you ask for readmission, we can readmit you. But they readmit you as an ordinary member. And your right for contest for any position within the party is subject to the approval of the secretariat.
So there is a need for review or look into a constitution,
Definitely.
right? Before una convention.
No, we just know that. Now that make we not activate the process. It's going on. It been stalled at a point because we're going to this week convention. But now that we're done, I feel say there is urgent need for how we reactivate that particular process and how quickly try for look at them places then we ambiguous or Wusai will get lacuna.
How united una dey presently as a party? What is it with you and the chairman?
I'm not sure say the chairman tell anybody say me engage.
No, it's been only for tell person. The chairman pulled a statement. Was it Friday the 6th? Naturally, somebody go expect saying that you, the Secretary General, go sign off on a statement from the party condemning the APC for what they do. But it was the chairman, the office of the chairman.
Okay, so interesting. You see, Saturday political parties and they work in mysterious ways. We who now we are members of the public can hardly understand. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. When the APC been pulling first press release, we been get for do it, condemning the SLPP, and then say, chairman go make some statement. The Secretary General been there, but now the acting chairman of the APC, now he signed the press release. So, in we own case, yes, the Constitution make it clear. It said all correspondence in and out of the party is the responsibility of the Secretary General. This notwithstanding, there are Saturday time when we want hammer issues extremely hard. Would they go to highest administrative head? So if you see a press release from the chairman,
but that somebody go expect that kind of press release for they on the letterhead of the party, on a symbol, and even if the chairman they sign them, but it was you don't see the letter, see the letter.
Not always see. I was a party to it.
You approve of it?
Yeah, not all. I don't need for approve. We there as an executive, and that executive consists of 46 members. So we sit down at a meeting and agree, say, because of the seriousness of this matter, where the APC they attack no less a person but the first gentleman who happens to be the leader of our party, make the release condemning that act come from the highest administrative office of the party. And that was what we did.
What was very clear, if you listen to the First Lady interview yesterday, was that post Bintu Mani, the frictions within a party, the groups them and all of that. una don't able bring camp people them together. There was a team that was put together. He even say the chairman was asked for go apologize to them. He didn't do it. Even they expect the clerk as well for apologize to and based on waiting and do to an parliament and all of that. You not able bring the party together?
Okay, me not feel so party divided. Let me tell you.
You not agree with the first lady?
Wait for me. Me not feel so party divided. Waiting they happen. This is not competition for power. Even when you don't host, Lamrana, you were for you picking there. Then they can't wait people they compete for power. Like what I said then days, me for example, me on host. Today vote na woman they win day. Because my family na me na the only man. Me wife, me 6 picking there, all a girl picking there. So competition for power not mean division. It only means say we fiercely pursue individual ambitions. And for me, I not really want to see this as fracas.
But that was what the first lady said. So
no, let me
go into that convention day as different groups, but the expectation is after the everything you can be, you should.
So that's what I'm saying. So let me come. So that fierce competition for sequel individual ambition, they bring certain friction from within. The problem not to whether there are frictions. The problem now whether we get the capacity for resolve them frictions.
We get that capacity.
We get, and that is why we've put a sound system in place for begin and continue the peace process. And Ambassador Ernest Domaina has been put in charge, and he's doing fine.
But the first lady where you said a senior member came out and said there was this committee that was put together where even say Lady Chairman go apologize to him for waiting up in a bin to money. He didn't do it.
But that is what I'm saying.
You don't see the back and forth about
that is what I'm saying. It's not done late yet. For now, we'll get frictions within the party.
So you accept there is a friction?
Yes, but we'll not get division. Friction don't mean division. Friction only means say me and you don't disagree on a particular subject within the same party. Today you pin box. You say na SLPP box that. Everybody where you see they pursue in interest of vigorously go move to that box and cast in vote for the SLPP. When they say friction, my brother, if you see her, you say go when they say division. If you see division, you go no say day. But the SLPP will not divided. Waiting me know we have frictions because we get different movements within the party.
Which movement you dey?
Party?
Yeah.
Me na secretary are they all.
But you know the Bima, you know the.
Are they Bema? Are they RIM? Are they Mission 28?
Which one are Mission 28?
That's not the beauty of the SLPP. Are they all? The only thing I always don't say, like the first lady, she's a woman where anybody for admire. Because me, where they are, we know, say from 2017, 2018, where that woman jumped in the campaign of the SLPP, have always sailed through very easy. So,
will she be a winnable candidate for the SLPP?
May not tell me it's the contest.
No, people and they talk about Bima, now people and they Kawit. I'm asking you now, as Secretary General, you think say if somebody like can come out, he go win election for now?
He go win clear. You know, if you don't go to Africa, you don't go win election. Not to Salo election, you don't go win. Because at the end of the day, Africa difficult for campaign than Sierra Leone. Over and above all, you know, I not be all we really limit the discussion to the first lady.
No,
but the truth of the matter is, she's a senior party woman. She's done tremendous good for the party. People admire her. People respect her. Sierra Leone respects her. So it stand today, it a win today.
And the party go support them fully.
Anybody the party put to the supporter. This is SLPP, so nobody not a breakaway again. We know say 210 people don't break away SLPP dollars. That make we don't tell all man. If they break away one tell. But who done with leadership race where the flag bearer come, you know they break away. Because this is a party and we get for win election. We get a record for lost election to the APC, will divide. It happened in 1967. It happened in 2007. So we're not a breakaway. Nobody not a breakaway.
So far, what's in our role as an executive in managing them people we call stakeholders? We see some of them go to party office, give donation. Just over the weekend, I see the chief minister reporting that he paid rent for the party office na Bo. what's in our own role into coordinating them people where you refer to as stakeholders, we possibly want to be flag bearer of the party?
Okay, for me, whoever they pass as stakeholder, we want to support. If you can't, we will give the support readily. So if you not can't, you go do it on your own. We are not bad. Now the party is still doing for. But if you come to, we will facilitate it and we go do it in grand style. And I feel say a few of them don't come to we and we don't facilitate and it don't be grand. For example, just a few days ago, Dr. Kande Yomkela came to us. We facilitated and he can donate a 30 megawatt solar power to the party office. If you come, you talk to the executive, we can make it big.
When I get timeline and the procedure of putting this out, because people are out there already, like you say, they're stakeholders, they're moving around and then get their ambition.
For who that?
Timeline for possibly announce application or when una go get to na flag bearer.
Okay, so SLPP is in fact a very disciplined party. Very soon we'll go come to the public. Okay. So before the end of this month, we are meeting with the leader. And once we meet, we'll get starting strategic decisions what they take and we will communicate them to the public. But trust me, we are on course and we are moving in the direction we feel say we go get an easy victory. 2028.
The directive where the president been give or the caution we been give about people going around and wanting to be flag bearer as a party, waiting at the structure mechanism for discipline anybody will go against that.
No, we don't enforce her. So because we don't enforce her, you go now see if you the conduct yourself, we are monitor your conduct. So we are monitoring, we don't put a system in place. And as far as me know, people have not breached that. And if you not breach that, we'll not get problem with you. The leader with we consent, don't say let's concentrate on state governance. Let's deliver the final bit of what we've been promised Sierra Leone. Thereafter, we will now come and talk about leadership.
Is there a timeline when una go get a flag bearer? Una get a timeline?
Okay, so for we constitution is clear. In any case, we will get flag bearer to the worst 12 months before elections.
That could be 2027.
No, that not the worst. So we can get
Secretary General, waiting at your plan, waiting at your intention. You want it to happen before that?
Okay, so I need for talk to the leader, and one know say by the end of this month I talk to her. I need for talk to the deputy leader. I need for talk to this chairman. As a body, we need for sit down and we will take a decision and trust. Once that decision is taken, we will come back to the public.
Which kind flag bearer you believe or no say the SLPP get for give Sierra Leoneans for the 2028 election?
Would they give a flag bearer already win election? That's one. Would they give
woman, a man?
Anybody can be woman, it can be man.
Who will you prefer?
Okay, so look here, personally, I don't talk her. Me, why in a parliament, you know you been follow me. Now me not been the only man where they not the female caucus. Not to an associate member, a member of the female caucus. Every agenda we come on women na parliament for 5 years, I championed. So for me, women's rights issues I don't joke with. So me go sit down and tell you proudly, say, I go want SLPP for set the record as the first political party will make a woman president in Sierra Leone.
Is that the first lady? Are you declaring for the first lady?
No. Look here, I don't tell you, say me one day first lady not tell me say they contest. Okay? Just like when none and the others not tell me it's in the contest. But I assure you, if a woman come up na the SLPP, we will be the first party for set that record.
You want the first lady contest?
That question, if you have follow,
No,
like first lady contest.
Yeah, but you're a party member.
No, so wait till me know, first lady is a woman where they think right, they get a husband, and they are talking. La left one for making a husband.
You go one lady, first lady be on a flag bearer 2028.
The only way I go say if he be a flag bearer, I will be happy because that will make SLPP make history as the first political party will make woman as president.
Finally, Honorable Paran, waiting na the hopes where you get of winning the 2028 election as Secretary General of the party? During the campaign, they were saying you're not the person we go and show say, una win the 2028 election as Secretary General.
Okay. So as Secretary General, my role is very unique.
Firstly, so the most powerful, one of the most powerful person.
No, well, I know I use the word
powerful.
Powerful.
Chairman.
No, wait. You see, now not set the stage now.
Mm-hmm.
Already I know Secretary Generals all over the world, including political parties, Secretary General, they get authority for determining things because they run the secretariat. You don't understand? The chairman for our party currently is our administrative head.
You're not the powerful Secretary General.
The Secretary General is the head of the secretariat. And me and him, if we work well, the party becomes extremely well positioned for winning election. So if I for answer your question, if we win 2028, it's clear we are winning. But and only they say we win. There are a few things we need for put in place for win. Fine. We need for re-energize with base, because in every political party, the base is the most important unit. These are the people. Now then they go in search of the votes. Now then they come out. Now then they register. Now then they pass through the valleys. Now then they climb up the hills. Now then they transcend the swamps. So we need for re-energize that base. So it's how they tell the SLPP. SLPP, every 2 day pan, now set aside. That base for be re-energized. That is why I always admire the First Lady. She is on that mission. Any side way you go, you see the base of the party.
You think the base not happy?
Yeah, we get few problems in the base. Our base is, we base look disoriented, way, and we need for
Why? Why?
Yes, so this is a political party, and after every elections, people they expect. So if waiting and they expect slow for come to them, they always go get issues. Sometimes, let me tell you, the president is a very generous man. Who don't win, he don't call a group of people for help and serve the country. And in serving the country, the president is the leader of the party. And by extension, anybody will call for can serve the country, but if will also support the political party. But you they see say there had been some disconnect between those where president don't call for can help them support the party and the party base.
Is it because
so
they're not
that is the connect.
Party people or politicians?
Well, yeah, because me no say President be anybody we qualify, he go definitely appoint you to office. But we get people who are in government, who are not party people, who register and they pay their dues. These are people who they expect say for connect with the base. There had been that disconnect. So now make go win the first to call all of them. Who knows are party members. Who say una consider una need for reconnect with the base of this party. So we are working on that. And
is it about creating job or giving people
No, every Sierra Leonean get right for get job.
So what's in the connection with the base we're missing?
My brother, even for team up talk to you na connection.
Okay.
Connect with the people. Some person are not just want to say, hey me, today Lamrana talk to me so. That's the connection. Okay. And some of them people here been done the link themselves. So now trying to bring them together with the base of the party. So once we get that right, and one knows say in the next 6 months we are getting that right, we're doing election. Look here. The Second Republic, we started in 1996 to date. How many elections we don't conduct in this country? 6. SLPP don't win 4. That they tell you, so we have the numbers. APC not able to beat per election at this country.
Which electoral system will you prefer? First past the post or PR?
Why me for go prefer first past the post? Why not say PR and I unify this country? For me, only I think about our unity. Okay? Look what happen. You don't ever hear about fete after election, electoral fete. That fete, in fact, now the worst fete will be happen in this country. Me, if nothing not make self elect PR, the fact that we not get by election again, they make elect PR wonderful. Look what happen at by elections. People almost they kill themselves. Do you want to degenerate into a country where you get fete every day? How many people would have lost in parliament from Okam? If not being first past the post, by now they tell you the kind of tension they did in this country. Look at there now. So if a system come where they bring decorum, why? And the PR, by the way, APC, look here. They are not like way people can blow hot and cold. Okay? The TRC now first recommend PR. The TRC under Bishop Pompa. Okay? Later, Cow and Camp, set by Anes by Kuruma, he reinforced PR. All that NPR been fine. Okay? Just because the SLPP will enforce PR now, enough fine again. So let's stop blowing hot and cold. In order to pay we, this country, the truth of the matter is, we need for come together as one. And I tell you back, you see this country, tribalism, not the we can socially. Men they man they married Timne woman they married Limba man, etc. etc. We not get tribalism there. We camp at other social aspect of life. We not get tribalism. Religiously, we not get tribalism. The only thing we go about tribalism in this country, we camp and politics. So what is happening? We the one that we call ourselves elites, we are the politicians. My brother and I would perpetrate tribalism. I bet you that power in that village is not sabotaging a tribalism. Yeah. Because I grab, if you want wef, you know they go ask the wef which tribe you come out from. Okay? That power where they lead people in our mosques, where they pray people, you know they ask the muazzin which tribe you come out from. That pastor in our church, you know when they ask in altar boy which tribe you come out from. Make you still member, because a member say, I go school Nabo. Every chief imam Nabo, not a man. Nobody has ever questioned that. So we not get tribalism. Now only we can pump politics. And what do they do? We are using it as a tool against the vulnerable people of this country. Just for get to selfish ends. Because only politicians who want power now they holla. Not tribalism, not this. You don't want to meet this country and never see tribalism. We can pass social life. Everybody is one.
Yeah,
who go both school? Who go both school? Me invited to them my best party. Who say I come out and who say me come out? Not two different regions. He's still my best of friends. Who go both school and tell me anybody will come out not when I tell them they talk Monday by voice.
Because not they you.
Because that's it. So we don't get tribalism, my brother. Now we the politicians now they perpetrate. And we are using it as a tool. Now for selfish gains. Because if we can't back to the people then wala, hey, SLPP na this. Then SLPP man self go team up yala, hey, PC na this. As then the people then they become conscious. So we should stop that.
What do you think about the constitutional amendment, the area of threshold for the presidency, 50+1, and you forget 2/3 majority across 11 or so districts?
If I may not even want 50+1, I want simple majority. And I will tell you my reason why.
Why?
You see, this country election not a simple thing. Most of the resources they so organize by election they use up. When election done, the new government in the they find it difficult for buck up. That second election at this country, they pay nobody. If we all of this country come together, we will elect a president as first round. What's wrong with that? Why do we need a second round of election? Why do we really need
so you think it's a simple majority?
Simple. Let them just make a simple. I beat you, I don't turn president. Now competition. My brother, where would you go school? Where you get 81%, I get 80. Who that can force?
Not the one
get 81. Then no one they say for like can second or for like can force. You forget 100. Then the second man get 45 before you can force. It's not correct. Let's stop for the waste money we meant for me and you, for them poor people, for make sure so we give them water, we give them social services on elections. Elections not a pay win at this country. Because we are just wasting resources. Let's go simple majority. The only thing where they say you forget 2/3, 20%.
Yeah.
They say 20%. Now 2/3 of the 16 districts.
Yeah.
That in itself they show the coverage, the national coverage of the party. And no party no they not get national coverage. That's probably if me friends and APC say they not get to. Because the only policy way feel say not get national coverage and go free that provision.
Okay.
But me SLPP I know say inside this country, every of the 16 districts are able to get at least the worst, are able to get 20%. I know they panic that. So let's go simple majority.
What's in your message to our members how they watch or listen to you? There are a lot of stakeholders the way they go around. You know, as you mentioned, there are a lot of politics in the way they happen as well. What would be your message to them?
My message simple. For now, I would just want to treat every SLPP member belong to your movement. There is nothing wrong about it. Because I will tell you, as far back as 2005, Ogo McKinney for elect we flag bearer, we been get different movements in the party. At the end of the day, na Solomon Berewa in your movement, I win. Fast forward, where we go Bo in 2013, for go elect Sumano Kapen in Ali Bangura, we been get movement inside the party. Where we come, na Katko for elect President Bio, we been get movement there. Like we wouldn't have been pauper there. Okay. Movement not they do inside political party. Now how we manage her. This hypocrisy now for kill. Because waiting me go advice right
but
now.
But they affect the party if una as executive members them attached to movement them and people them way you refer to as stakeholders we want be flag bearers?
No, for us as members of the party, leaders of the party I go advise. Say if you get preference for somebody self, do it moderately. Because if you do them with all you might and your vigor, you're going to prejudice other people and thinking. But having said this, let me also say something. There is nothing actually wrong for belong to a movement within a political party. Because everywhere in the world, there are movements within political parties. In the United States, where the Republicans come, Donald Trump had a movement. And he moved that movement.
The MAGA movement.
Yeah, the MAGA movement. Most people go with her. Okay? Wherever you go, there are movements. The only thing, now we will not respect yourself. Now, the problem they come. So take, for example, SLPP now. I observe a trend, and I want to say this clearly. This is not truth media. The trend is, if you go, for example, you team up, you say, Mina Rim, you are not demonized. If you go Itibap, you say Mina Mission 28, you are not demonized. But go anywhere and say Mina Ebema. If you don't commit the worst act sin against God, why should that happen? It shouldn't.
So now they Ebema then they demonize you now?
Me not the Ebema. Me don't tell you say me not secretary of this party. And therefore
so
I
the
belong.
people are not Ebema and then they complain to you?
They look like, I say I'm for myself. They look like then they demonize Ebema. And Ebema is a movement. Whatever capacity Ebema build, now in the interest of the SLPP. Nobody know the Ebema when APC policy. And nobody know the Ebema we get for go vote for APC. So I just want like everybody understand, say in the SLPP there are different movements. Let us pursue our movements because at the end of the day we will pursue political goals. However, let's make sure so we respect each other in doing so. So that at the end of the day, person no go can tell you say me na rim, you curse her. That person no go tell you say me na Ebema, you feel say na demon. That other no go tell you say me na Mission 28, you feel saying na Satan. Now we all make sure say pursue, but pursue within respect.
Thank you so much, Honorable Paran Umar Tarawali, for your time. Appreciate that so much that you accept the invitation and be part of the program this morning. Wish you the very best. You believe say you could be the Secretary General way go retain power for the SLPP?
I win power for the SLPP clear because the system don't set and we serve the set, put we on top and we are moving. I have a fine chairman, I have a fine deputy chairman. We'll get an ambitious executive, then we'll get a visionary leader in the person of Julius Madabio, who is giving us direction and we follow the direction and we see the indicators say we are heading. We've won 4 out of 6 elections, and we'll get capacity for win. Because I know I've gone around the country for 2 elections, and I know say SLPP will always win. APC no able beat we.
Thank you so much, Honorable Paran, and we wish you the very best. Hopefully, in between time, we're going to get you for talk more on our plans and within the party they do. They take a quick break, or they can talk to the PPRC chairman. Continue for stay with we.
Jah be my guide, Rastafari. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character. The cap side life, now we they live so. Salon de poil, then just depend sorry. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these Baku stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad. Things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious. Man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, now we they live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. It's the wrong side life, now we they live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character. The cap side life, now we they live so. Salon de poil, then just depend sorry.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that I've got a moral and civic responsibility to stand for the truth and speak for my people. We've been behind for quite too long as a nation. It's high time we started speaking the truth, cause only the truth can set us free.
Now you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, and dirty character. The man they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Them meet the water dirty, then no wait make it settle. And then them jump inside, then don't dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, they just depend story. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character. The cap side life, now we they live so. Salon de poil, then just depend sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we they live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we they live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side.
Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. You know, in between, we ever choose the lesser evil. And we don't reach now. You know, say yesterday better past today. And don't forget to, I've been telling about the lights this morning. You know, Ministry of Energy. I think we need for do something. You know, we don't get to a point where we don't accept. Say things are getting better. You know for Kandong again, especially with dry season they come. So many thanks to Honorable Paran Umar Tarali, the SLPP National Secretary General. Don't get a very good conversation on enroll in Parliament and also the SLPP. And we can talk to the Regulation Commission the Political Parties Regulation Commission, the PPRC, the commission where they regulate the political space in the country. I get the pleasure for welcome Emmanuel Koivaya Amara, we are the chairman for the PPRC, and lately we don't see the PPRC, on engagement, giving out notices of fine, but they can talk about that, and also enforcing political party discipline in the country. Good morning, sir, and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning, listeners.
Yeah, it is a pleasure having you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here.
So you taught me at Amadia, you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be one of the literature students.
So I'm proud to have my students in the studio.
Yeah. That was a good thing.
Thank you.
We had a good time. But good morning and welcome. I just want ask, I knew you were at the ACC, and from the ACC, you moved to regulating political parties. How that transition did happen? How they don't shape your career path?
Well, I would say in a different arena completely. It was like a 360 turnaround. For 19 years, close to 20 years, I done day as an anti-graft fighter, from investigator to right through to prosecutor. Then I actually left as the coordinator of operations at the ACC. And when I was at the ACC, frankly, I paid little or no attention to what the PPRC was doing. True. I did not even know fully what they were doing. But when a national call came for service, you have to honor it. So when I got appointed by His Excellency, the President, all thanks to him for the opportunity given me to serve, I actually, accepted it. And now I'm at the PPRC.
You role at the ACC as a prosecutor, as a lawyer, and administrative person. Prepare you in any way for this job?
Greatly. At the ACC, one thing we developed now the fact, thank God I was with the process at the ACC for actually transform the fight against corruption onto how we get them now. Where we don't get, Sierra Leoneans, many Sierra Leoneans now, they join with the ACC because they know, say, corruption, they affect not only the office where it take place, but the people of Sierra Leone. All through, robust public education, etc. But time there was, when you bring people and come for investigation, you have Sierra Leoneans who would actually come after you, after the commission. So in that period, then they, as an investigator, then you get prepared for the thick skin. You get prepared for be less emotional when it comes to the execution of law, and even as a prosecutor, that's the thing. Sierra Leone is a small country. All man sabi all man. You take somebody, go to court as a prosecutor. You are prosecuting somebody, even maybe you not relate to her, sabiam, but somebody, your friend's friend or your friend's father, and that kind of stuff. But then, when you do execution of law without emotion, plainly, and just look at the law, it gives you a kind of character where definitely go prepare you for any job, not excluding the job what they do right now.
So you enjoying this job?
Yeah, it's a challenging one, but I like challenges. So I enjoy it particularly because I know I am making my own. I continue to make my own little contribution, to the progress in Sierra Leone. With Tumara Bambai, history will look back and say, oh, time there was when an Emmanuel Koivaya Amara was here. So maybe now Emmanuel Koivaya Amara Jr. And when we do such work, you have to think about them. Somebody go to tell and say, oh, wait, Papa been there and this and this and this he do. So he would like to hear that at least my father gave his best when he was there. Emmanuel Asef go like for Yeri say, Papa gave his best where he did under. So it's challenging, but I think I love it, and I want to thank the president for giving me the opportunity.
It's truly challenging, especially in a society who say, everything is centered. Politics is across 360. Every time when they do politics, you go think after election, the una go rest, but you never deal with political parties again. How is it like, considering the reports they do, getting the political parties for reform, for the in the states where the challenges not go too much on una, for help them for their own reform and address and regulate them?
Like you said, true, and that is one of the problems we observe say we get in the country, where they make the political space and politicking very toxic. Because as election end, the next day, now politics they start. So you will find out, say, for the whole period, they go to the next elections, that's also politics. And that one, they're not healthy for the body of Sierra Leone. Because after elections, you know, the country should concentrate on development issues and other stuffs. Say you get another election cycle. But it's like for say, in fact, it's like for say election cycle, not the end of Sierra Leone. That because no more, you know, as people dealing with elections management, you go no say this election cycle particularly identify for start from here say to the election and maybe a few days beyond. But it's like the politics, you know, where they happen and where they go through, right through from elections or end of elections, right through to the other elections. It make it look like say the election cycle it continues and you know they stop. Although really it can be distinguished. Yeah.
With you, come on, we see there's a lot of engagement. Instead of political parties or people who get grievances going to the courts, they go to the PPRC and wanna try for mediate and solve them problem. Then what do you consider as the most challenging issue within the political parties since we take over?
Well, wherever two or three are gathered, although the presence of the God go there, like I'm a Christian, that's what I believe. But wherever you get people, definitely you'll get challenges. Sometimes the trust issues go there. Sometimes the compliance issues even within the political parties go there. That is why every political party gets in constitution. And that constitution there, anytime any political party is making constitution, they go through the PPRC as per law. The PPRC they get involved. But then when they go back for adhere to the provisions of the constitution, then it can be challenging. And we want to ensure say democracy and the rule of law, I'll call them the rules we engage with, you know, in the law, are provided in those books. So they have to be practiced. That then go enhance democracy within political parties. Because if you aspire, because every political party is a government in waiting. If you aspire for actually govern the country, then within your own political party, you get for engage as such. You get for engage democratically, you get for follow rules, you get for follow principles, etc. But since, well, the PPRC has been doing it, it just happens, say, maybe I come at a time where the political, you know, jogging don't start. And, you know, say before I come, you know, for a period of time, close to a year, my predecessor, we don't left the office. So kudos to the team who I meet there, that's the AS and in team. They do very well and still continue to do very well. Now, as a regulator, you get for engage. Regulation not merely means say you get for wait till person go for down a ditch, then you can't punish them. No. You get for engage with the person and show them how for waka. Tell them, say, no, if you pass yonder, you go for down a ditch. So keep na this track. If the person go for down a ditch now, they take punitive measure. Frankly, sincerely, he not go blame you. It just sound like when teacher again very best. You know, in fact, apart from just teaching in the classroom, you get tutorials for segments of students. And then you choose not for pass, then now you know one pass. With engagement with political parties, it is with a view to ensuring that they comply with within the rules and the laws say, both within them parties and in relation to the regulator. So that's what we have been doing.
So presently, within how much registered political parties on they deal with?
We get 18, one injuncted, 17 political parties existent.
One na which one we injuncted?
Injuncted, C4C.
C4C. Yes. So na 17 on they deal with. Right, and them political parties, they are all they in good standing, whether financially, whether the criteria they were for meet for able to exist as a political party.
All right. Now, before the commission register you as a political party, you get certain standards as per law where you get for meet. And once they register you, we register you as a political party, you get other things where you get for actually keep up to. I will tell you, and thank you for that question, that no political party is 100% compliant with the laws. For instance, political parties are supposed to submit then audited financial statements. Like for instance, the 2023, they're supposed to submit in 2024. 2024, they're supposed to submit in 2025. 2025, they're supposed to submit this year. But I will tell you, most political parties are away from complying with that kind of thing. Now, I go use this opportunity, although don't remind them plenty, that if by the end of this month, political parties do not comply with that particular provision, we are going to start using the law by way of punitive measures.
That include deregistration?
Deregistering a political party is actually a process. It's you don't just deregister a political party, especially in a country who wants multiplicity in the political space. That we actually enhance multi-party democracy. But it's a process. The first one will be fines.
Okay.
We go for issue fines, and of course, when we issue fines, we issue and within a time limit. So in March, you will go for see if they not comply up to this end of February. In March, you go for see plenty of that kind of fines.
When they come out.
And of course, I will tell you here and now, although we all political parties are equal, first off, I will say, but then you have political parties that are older. The two oldest political parties in the country, not even in compliance, SLPP and APC.
Which then
yes, they're not doing compliance with the financial statement submission to the commission, and we would really love to start with those ones, in March.
You give the public assurance by March if they not do that soon, they start with them.
I am stating what we are going to do. Remember, we are an entity, we're a state entity. We work as per the act where they govern we, and if we don't follow that act, we don't actually execute the provisions in that act, then we'll be doing a disservice.
What do you think, Senator, the challenge with political party, parties not complying, like the oldest party where you talk about? So is it deliberate?
What else if it were not deliberate? In my estimation, I think it is calculated, or it is deliberate, because from 2023, you don't. And all parties get them executive structures. And when you look at the executive structures, they get very qualified financial secretaries in the parties. So what is it that's why do we stem for put your financial statement together and get them audited? Why? And remember, if you have to be in governance, all of these are processes. For instance, year in, year out, Auditor General's office, they audit, institutions of government. So in political parties, you must start doing that kind of thing, or you must do those kind of things for sure. We say you actually go for comply when you come into governance. But like they say, if they don't comply on the last day of this month, the first work day in March, you will see us begin to issue.
Is it that them political parties no one be accountable to not only the PPRC, but the people in generally?
Well, look at them on the flip side. That is a question for them to answer, whether or not be accountable. But by the conduct of delay in submission, it clearly offends the law. And it just behoves us, as people with the work now, we currently doing at the PPRC, for employ and apply the law.
With your engagement with them, you see the appetite there for accountability and transparency?
When I started work on the 6th of January last year, 2025, the first meeting I get with political parties, now for actually, tell them about compliance. They may have challenges, but then we are working together to surmount some of those challenges that we can surmount. Like for instance, some political parties, they find them, according to what they submit, they find them difficult for get offices in certain districts, districts, because when you go to certain districts, and they say no, because you wear blue, you're not for Kamnaya. The PPRC will take the responsibility for educate the people, and I am happy, like when I get them studio, them platform there, when they call Winaya. Every political party registered in Sierra Leone with the PPRC in a national entity. So they must have no restriction to go anywhere in the country to do them politicking, for go maybe campaign or maybe get offices, etc. And we are rolling out that kind of education. You are not forced to vote for a particular political party, but you are restricted by law for actually prevent that political party from doing in political thing like your community. Even if there 5 members that you get, allow and let the rakpala with the 5 members them. Not to you business for can say because you wear blue, for rich here. No, that one is a conduct that must be discouraged, and the PPRC going forward is not going to take such lightly. Unfortunately, we're working with security outfits like the police. Of course, the PPRC sits in the NSCCG meeting ONS. So these are things that we are rolling out.
Compliance level is increasing in your own assessment.
Well, give me small more time, like by June, then I will able to make that kind submission in there. But again, the people of Sierra Leone can see and actually will be able to judge how we don't go. But the baseline day, and because we don't give certain deadlines, give me till June, then I will tell you if compliance level will increase or not.
Is the commission fully constituted now? You don't get other commissioners?
Oh, yes. Now we don't get the person from Labour, we Labour send, so it's not fully constituted, but it's in regards quorum, it is properly constituted.
But you still get institution that we left,
yes,
or appointment that we left for me.
Like the Bar Association, and then the Institute of Chartered Accountants.
But that didn't affect on our work in any way.
Now that we don't get quorum, it don't go affect to work. But of course, we're in constant engagement with the Office of the President, because now it gets the SABI as per law for actually endorse their representations in there, and we don't engage with the other institutions for actually send them representation.
It seems there is huge some semblance of confidence in the PPRC lately, with the complaint and way they go to now for political parties. Instead, like I mentioned earlier, instead of people going to court, going to now for resolve some of the issues, specifically can be with the APC. I don't see a lot of cases, and very recently they announced they don't reschedule the lower level election following a complaint we want the member make, and we then go to now for mediate. What's in are you approach in ensuring that political parties or members of political parties and see the PPRC as a regulator, we go address the problem instead of saying we not trust this institution, we're gonna courts and hold the party to ransom.
As a regulator, it is different. You regulator, you're different from other, positions or standing. A regulator must be fair. A regulator must engage. Now, there always will be the perception. Of course, there is perception. But perception can only be dealt with by your conduct. For instance, my appointment, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, na Induam, as per law. So there will be the perception that, this way don't cancel, because now SLPP government in power, now SLPP president appointer, now SLPP you can work for. I'm not for able to take megaphone and pass right around the country for actually disabuse the minds of people where they make them kind state or we hold them kind perception. You can only disabuse the minds of people where hold them kind perception, and the perception, it is theirs. The only way you can actually dispel them perception is by conduct and how you conduct yourself. You got to be fair. You got to be open and listening. You got to treat every political party on the same plane, on the same level. That is why, for instance, when I got to the commission, fortunately for me, for enter my predecessor, the LC who my predecessor be there, that day for enter day, if you get one button where you knock, you get the door, you click, then the door open. Fortunately for me, I meet that much in the poil. So I just tell the executive secretary, say, no, when I pull this one time because I don't want time. I maintain an open door. As long as you're in a political party person, you don't need an appointment for go see me. The only thing, like for instance, I there now, I'm not in an office. So if you go in an office now, you don't meet me, you self go conclude say you don't meet me. You don't need an appointment. My door is open. I maintain an open door policy. So when you treat people on that kind of fair plane, definitely, even a perception will get affected positively.
Okay. The issue of regulating and instilling discipline within political parties, we see the issue of fines. Which significant role you think, say, then they go play in bringing discipline within the political discourse of the country? And I want to reach at that, agree and say we should find you, even though the act sometimes, I'm sure, provide for that and all.
The law means what it says. It does not mean what it does not say. So there is already a platform for actually do what they do. Remember, before the 2022 repeal of the 2002 Act, the Political Parties Act, the political party, the PPRC not been get mandate for actually do what they do so now. So, now the Act in 2022, and I really I say thanks to the team we've been leading, especially my predecessor, Justice Bangura, Legal B, because now during in time, them promulgate that 2022 Act. Now we have powers to do what we do. And we draw our powers from the Act. And of course, we do what we do in a manner that the Act say. Now I use this opportunity for actually bring out something. For instance, when they issue fines, you get conduct of political parties and political party members, members, supporters, or operatives. Now, then conduct, then they are written in black and white. And if you breach any of them conduct, then definitely you get penalty. And now, when, for instance, section 39(1) talks say, political parties, their members, their supporters, and operatives, even a candidate, not for be involved in conduct with and list A, B, C, D, say go down. It say that subsection 2 of 39. It say where the PPRC get proof, say this conduct don't be breached, we will issue fines or as the law provide. Many people been there of the opinion, or maybe still there of the opinion, and that's why I want you to give me the opportunity. Say, when we define political parties for misconduct, we for call the parties them, let them come. So hearing. Let them come first, they'll get hearing. Then some people I see, or I hear some people they cite the natural justice maxim, we say, odiol patem, say for here the other side, the other side. But the operations of that particular maxim for the other side means there is already a side. You understand? And because we na the side, if we actually follow that maxim for the other side, then that time they will actually go to offend another common law maxim. Maxim will say you're not going to be a judge in your own cause. Because in that case, if you don't go, misconduct yourself, for instance, the way people they use foul language in public space, then we'll call you for come explain, say, wait to make you use foul language, or not you, or not this. No. That means to say we go to sit as judge in our own cause, because we are a party. So the Odi Ultigem Patem rule, they work in such administrative
because
situations.
If party disagree, then can go court.
Exactly. That's where I'm coming. Now you find out, say the law, the drafters and drafters so well that if you not agree with the position of the PPRC, for instance, by way of imposing fine on your party for a conduct we don't get breached, and we believe say we get proof for that one day. If you're not okay with them, you can go to court. That's the way you go to court now. We go get an independent arbiter. We go sit down for the parties. Now the time now, the ODL Patem rule will actually apply properly.
So now the courts get that power, they for hear the other side.
Who say we na a party? You not go employ the hear the other side rule.
Yeah.
Now, for instance, when members of political parties bring complaints against political party executives, for instance, automatically there are two sides. That is why we get hearings. You the complainant, you present your case. Then sometimes if not against the executive of the party say present the case. In that case, we have two sides and the PPRC is not a side. So the OD Ultigram per term rule, they apply that kind of day. And you don't see say plenty time when we get them complaints them, for instance, elections, petitions, etc. We they call the side. The petitioner they come and they respond inside, oftentimes when the national executive go be represented. And we they get fair hearings. They go ask questions in certain circumstances, or they go make exhaustive submissions. Sometimes then they go down right to we and say, this is the complaint. What do they do? When they complain in national executive, for instance, like in the Samsumana case, with all the complaint, the executive secretary, they do cover notes, a cover letter, send them to this executive of the party through the secretariat. And then the party can respond. We respond, we look at the responses, but then that response day, we do back, we send them to the complainant. One reason we make we do that kind of thing because we believe say something and they through the exchanges and they now because you know ask question. We ask question and maybe the secretariat of a party answer the question. Sometimes that one they go bring down your claims. For instance, we don't get certain instances in which once the secretariat answer, people then they withdraw and say, oh, we don't get the answer. They don't get the answer. But who said the secretariat send the answer, the response to your complaint, and you self send a rebuttal, it clear now say no, this one they never resolve. So let them come now. But in all of these, I want to make them clear, say, the PPRC actually now we desire for ensure, say, the organs of political parties are strengthened. So now if you get complaint, for instance, like a political party, except like complaint where the nature now such that you're not able to go make them to any organ of the political party. For instance, if you actually get complaint against the national executive of the party, including the organs, you come straight to PPRC. Otherwise, like you see in the Samsumana case, you get to go through the organs of the party. Because every political party gets organs who are responsible for grievance redress. They get grievance redress mechanisms and they get organs. So you get for exhaust, and even they get appeals, or what you call appeal provisions in them political parties then they. So if you don't go to one organ, you're not satisfied. If provision then on a constitution for let go to a next organ, a higher organ, you have to go there. You have to exhaust all of those organs. Now when you're not satisfied with the ruling or the decision of the organs, then you can cancel it.
Okay.
We do all of this to ensure say the organs in the political party are functional and vibrant and they are expected. Like we ask say, what thing we actually intend. Now, like for them foul language on air, na public space. You not go disagree with me, say, then kind of language, then they fuel the toxicity in the political space, in the country. And once there is toxicity in politics in the country, what thing they happen? It affect the very peace in the country. And as a regulator, we get a responsibility, like other institutions, we really get primary responsibility for uphold with peace in the country. We get a responsibility by we work for ensure, say, peace continue for reign in Sierra Leone. Now because we get peace, then make you go waka, come on, na your own side, you go any side, any time of the day. Now, if for any reason somebody we opinion broker, a political player, we are opinion brokers, most of them are. You go sit down, some side say, Lambrana na me enemy, for instance. That statement where you go don't make. You get people where they follow you, they know they even edit what you they think or what you they talk. How you make us so normal, you say Lamana Nami. You they put Lamana in life into jeopardy. Because somebody now we go down here, you understand? The Lamana they pass now somewhere na Pujon, or na Makeni, or na Kono. They say not to the Lamana that is, when Koivaya enemy, they get tendency for attack you or do certain things. And that one day, not good for the country. Politics, not to like violence, not to fight. Now, ideas.
There's this argument about freedom of speech and expression as to waiting political players them, like we can call them politicians, and they say, and the atmosphere within they say political statements. One example is the Secretary General of the APC. Stand by waiting he say. He say he didn't say anything wrong. He didn't cite anyone. He was making a political statement. What's in the criteria or what's in the words them, the threshold that they use for agree say no, this is against what's in a political statement, this is an incitement?
Well, like we asked a question prior, say how would you do them? As a regulator, objectivity for be your watchword. You don't put your foot into any political party's shoe. you work with them as partners. So now, if somebody don't make a statement, we offend a provision of the act, and we get proof, for instance, we satisfied as a commission, say this one don't offend the act, we actually will do what the law says we must do. And we know the gap no more we hear you, then we say, no, one say, no. We distinguish them. You don't need to be a professor of grammar or languages for actually assess which talking a good talk or which talking a bad talk. That morning you grab your neighbor day, a blind greets you, hey, Lamgana, very good morning, how are you, sir? Then the other day, grab no more, they use words the way opposite. Your reaction, you by yourself, you go for Georgia and say, no, this one, not a friendly, not a friendly or neighbor-like conversation. This one now, you don't offend me. Able to assess them. So when we make those assessments, it's based on the object. We make those assessments objectively. The languages that they use, like Creole or even local languages, etc., or English, we all sabi the languages in there. We all know, or we ought to know which one offensive and which one not offensive. Yes, you have political statements, but political statements, like when you talk about freedom of speech, there is no freedom when you get limitation. So for say you get unlimited freedom under any kind of freedom. Even when you talk about gathering, you get restrictions. Freedom of assembly, you get restriction. Go to the constitution. When you talk about freedom of speech, you get limitation. Your freedom of speech not for affect million enjoyment of that particular or of certain rights. For instance, I know come now because I get freedom of speech, you don't give me platform. Then I just begin to talk any kind of thing. We go offend you or offend some members of the public or some members of your studio. Realistically, you can assess that one and you go no say this one are offensive language, and that is what we look for, and that is what we respond
the
to.
APC have been given 7 days. They don't pay.
Today and the last day, they not pay it, but today and the last day.
So after today, if they not pay,
if they not pay today before the close of business today, 8:30 tomorrow, we reach the office, we they suspend them.
They suspend the party.
And they suspend the party. The PPRC, they suspend the APC tomorrow. And the reason, like I say, and this date today when I deadline not get affected. Because it only for don't get affected if they don't serve with papers from court, say then they contest them. So now make the wait let the day done. So until we go be served papers from court. But if we not get any service of papers from court, or maybe a letter, we go, because for instance, let we say we find a political party and political party not get money for pay at the time, at the deadline. We are a regulator, you understand? We not to monsters. You can write to us and tell us, say, "Bo, we not get that kind of money there. So give we some time." Of course, the payment you get from Mekam, we can discuss time. You understand? But up until yesterday, while they left office, and even this morning, while passing office briefly before I come now, I not get any of such letter from the APC telling us that they not get money for pay or requesting for an enlargement of time. I not get any paper served on the commission from the court. But then it is still possible that before the close of business, we'll get in service then that one will affect the deadline, this deadline. But if we not get any paper served on you understand, from court, say then they contest the decision of the commission, tomorrow morning, 8:30, will they suspend them.
Waiting at the process of suspending
or maybe, of course, it's in the law. The process of suspending them is just to notify them that the APC party has been suspended and must be involved in no activity that has to do with party, like gatherings, etc. And of course, laws are enforced by different levels. We get security.
You don't get any conversation with them after this because, like I said, you don't see the Secretary General pull a statement when he was at CID and he say stand by waiting. He said.
All right. That one day not before the CID. You can stand by what you say. Or if it offends our provision, you can stand by what you say. There you still go pay fine. That's in it's okay.
So this payment we talk about, it's inclusive of Zainab Sharif in payment as well. Of course. But I get the publicity section I always say, Zainab Sharif not actually make any statement at the stage. She was talking to a media we grant an interview. And they're not going to take responsibility for that.
Well, if they not take responsibility for that, they will suspend them. You know what they do? Because if they get them kind of argument, then they not to studio here for consider and argue them. This is not law. Go to court and file papers so that we'll go argue them. Then the court go decide. But as far as we know, Zainab Sharif in statement, now, of course, Zainab Sharif is a member of the APC. And I tell you, by the crafting of the law, of the provision of Section 39, it let you sit down in a bathroom, they make audio, they send and go viral. You are still liable. As long as you're not a member, you're an operative, you're a supporter, or you're a candidate of a political party. You are still liable. You still would have offended, the provision
So
of
the
the
law
law.
they say any member of them political party, they any side, they make any statement una deem inciting or whatever, una they find them, una they hold them responsible.
Well, the law very clear, yeah. I don't know, but anyway, when you go to Section 39 of the Political Parties Act 2022, you realize say the crafting of the language of the word is say any member. In fact, it say no member, supporter, candidate or operative of a political party shall, then they put the conduct them. We mean to say it no matter who say you do. It not talk about space. It not say at a podium given by a political party. And like I said earlier, the law means what it says. It does not mean what it does not say. Yeah. So as a matter of fact, and if for any that, in fact, when I made the craft that law in 2022, I've been busy the first corruption, anti-corruption. I don't be even involved with them. So and Parliament and craft them. It's a legislation, and legislations are meant to be executed. They are meant to be enforced. So I'm merely, as a political party regulator, we are merely enforcing the law as it says. If for any reason, and remember, now political parties in Sierra Leone, now they get representation at Parliament, not so, so that they make the law.
So in any way, una don't engage in political parties and for understand, what possibly this law say and clearly how una go hold them responsible for, even if the member they kubola a record audio and send on a social media or send on any side.
Before we begin issue the first set of fines, that was last year, you realize say the public space, we don't actually get filthy by words and languages where political operatives, members or supporters they use. The law say you get for one, first off, you warn them. So because the SLPP and APC be involved, now the members and the people that be involved by the kind of thing, and we called them to a meeting last year. And now the meeting, we play, not to all, it not be exhaustive, but we play a few of them thing and the way them people they do in a public space. They watch them. Project them for them, they watch them. They will tell them, say, when I agree with them kind of there. All of them, both sides, they said they had no defense. And that must stop. Because as a regulator, I would tell them the effect of them kind of thing and what happened was, we actually get the two parties and for sign up an agreement, say that one will stop in that meeting. The law not say for sign agreement too. But being an administrator, we actually got them to sign an agreement. And following that agreement, we now follow the law on the same date. We warned them separately. We gave them warning letters, separate dates. Now, shortly after that, now you realize, say, then people in back begin make then statements, and that was when we started the fines. And then warning letter will be done. It's on now from party to party. For instance, if PDP, Father forgive, I just use PDP as example, no ill feelings because I can't have in mind, or NGC, or maybe PMDC. If the supporters, we read them, they offend the law as it were. As regulators and as per the provisions of the law, we'll therefore call them first and warn them immediately. We'll warn them. If they continue now, then we can actually bring in the fine. Yeah.
This issue.
And we say, sorry, we say we don't engage with the APC. Whole day Thursday, we'll be there with APC. We'll be get hearing. And of course, we and the leadership, they talk on the sides on the issues there. And like most of waiting at the talk, so I tell the acting chair in my office, I say, Pa, if for any reason una disagree with what we do, we are a regulator, not to ambush what they set for people. They tell you what's in your options. If you agree with what you do, you go to court. Go to court and let us be served papers. And at the time that date, this date, when the deadline date, at the time it will be affected. Because that's now we'll go for pause, we'll go to court, we read the court first, you understand, in outcome before we come. And waiting the court will say now it will be final because that's what the law say. Yeah? Or, better still, if for any reason, I don't sit down there, well, that I just talk about, because I want, I say for any reason, like for instance, the party gets, financial challenges, you have to communicate that in writing to us. You communicate them, then you make suggestions as to how you go pay the fine. But without those, the deadline date will not going to be affected at all. And once the deadline date pass, which is today, then with the kick in the following day, with the kick in the next action, we're not suspension.
Zainab Sharif say in one interview, I think it was with Liberty, say go take the PPRC, go court. So now they look forward to that?
We are waiting. When the crafters of the law say, when you are for actually become chairman of the PPRC, if you don't be a legal practitioner for 10 years, now for all the reasons, because much as you are chairman and you are responsible for administration, but you can also advise on the law. PPRC now an entity where you can take to court and we self can sue. You understand? So if any Sierra Leonean want for sue to court for anything what they do where we believe say that the law we give we power now we execute and enforce, we are ready. You serve with papers, we actually will get to representation at court and we will go to court and go show reason.
You think say these fines go instill discipline or make politicians them be cautious about what they say out there?
That's our hope. We hope so. But if they not maintain discipline, we'll continue to find them.
How will it be fairly, done and then get trust in the system as well and believe, say, yes, if we do this, then go all the way accountable. If they are back them, then go hold them accountable.
All right. The first set of fines we been given last year, you realize, say, now one honorable na Falaba for APC, now enforce, been talk we make fine APC. And if you really compare the extent of the talk we talk and the extent of the talk we I think that the spokesperson for the first lady, but then now member of the SLPP party we talk, the one na Falaba in your own way heavier. But then the law say, it said the fine go be nothing less than 100,000 leons, new leons. So discretion come in. The way you the regulator they use your discretion self, they enhance, they actually enhance your trust by the people that we work with. Now we realize say, in spite of the fact say, the SLPP in your own talk, you understand? Well, comparatively, I'm a linguist. We put them on a scale. It actually not go weigh as much as the APC they don't talk. But we consider the fact say now the SLPP they in governance, you will realize say they get greater responsibility for uphold the peace in the country. Like we been get special court, we say people will be at the greatest responsibility. Some people will be charged in a special court. They're not be involved in violence or war crimes as much as even the one they will be under them. But they were the controlling minds. So you to whom much is given, they say much is expected. So you find out say we've been fined SLPP 150,000 and we find APC 120,000. You understand? That the use of discretion. And we use with discretion as a commission in a way that we can defend it anywhere. Now, you're waiting Zainab Sharif say and waiting the Secretary General say, they may be on equal plane. When you do a linguistic analysis of them, or maybe you do an analysis as a poet or as a student of literature, which I am too, then they're on equal plane. They'll get equal effect. But the Secretary General gets more responsibility than the party. And if anything, you understand, that ain't forbid the driver of peace in party and prevents other people from saying such stuffs on air on a public space. Zainab, an inner executive member, and not only any mean executive member, na Secretary General, head of the Secretariat of party. Zainab Sharif, na member. She's not part of the national executive, and we do not have information that she's an executive anywhere in the party, in the APC. So you realize, say, what would they find? We find Zainab Sharif less. We find the party for Zainab Sharif in conduct less, and we find the party for the Secretary General in conduct more. This, now the use of discretion, based on circumstances.
What's that this money they go? Now the consolidated fund?
Now the consolidated revenue fund, it go.
Okay, not to PPRC.
Yes, going forward, that the consolidated revenue fund need to go.
But for now, the one they would not pay directly to una as PPRC or na the CRF them pay.
Well, the last set of fines that the PPRC account them they pay.
Mm.
But of course, that's because the provision for them fines then they not be really very clear. But we don't search the law and we look at fines. Every institution in a state institution, the fine when they pay to that state institution for go inside the consolidated revenue fund, except the law say otherwise.
Okay, I just want to ask about political party financing. It's something we not can talk much about, especially when it comes to election. The people who they finance political party, waiting at the interest and the outcome of elections. Is that something with your leadership that PPRC go pay attention to?
Of course, even before I get to the PPRC, the team will be there. By reason of the national dialogue will be happen in Sierra Leone, that issue will come up. Say political party campaign financing is a thing that must come under the purview of the PPRC. As I speak to you, we have done a regulation on political party financing, thanks to the law officers department, because the drafters, of course, not in the draft for the state institutions, they've done a fantastic job. Now it has been gazetted, and then nowadays with the Attorney General's office for Liam na Parliament, so that it will become law after 21 days if they're not debate. And this, by God in power, with the hope say will be done very soon, because it's something that we are going to use going forward, especially going towards the next elections. Because, like you say, it's very, very important that we get that kind of regulation. Do you know why? The toxicity we see that the political space in the country, in my estimation, will come na the PPRC. That is one of the reasons. A neglect of that kind of thing is one of the reasons. Somebody go get in last house, in family house, last. Where politics they come, he go sell that house there. If that person sell that house, they can put up in political party. Then the competition for actually get governance becomes a do or die business. You understand? So that is why it is worth regulating. It is worth looking at. And that is why we are going to be looking at it.
Will the new law provide for more transparency in this aspect for political party than for declare that they give them money, that they finance them?
Oh yes. The regulation. It's an addendum to the law. It's not but then legal instruments.
Okay.
Or instruments can become legal by various means.
Because the concern is if the political parties can't even give their own audited reports to now, how does the public know who that they finance them and who that they behind them, and how una go ensure say they adhere to this?
All right. One, I don't tell you, but the deadline dates this month, not so for the audited financial statements, not so. We hope say we'll begin issue fines in that regard going forward, and we're not going to continue for issue fines in secular forever and ever. No. We'll get a deadline moment. When we actually realize, say, they comply with this particular thing, then we'll kick in action for the registration. Going forward. It might not be this year, but then we have a right to deregister. Only that, like I say, because we want multiple players in the political arena for enhanced with multi-party democracy, we have been very cautious and careful how they kick in the registration processes. Because in fact, we want more players.
You get people like right now they show interest for register political parties?
Oh yes. We get like 3 in the pipeline right now. There are certain things they do. They don't meet all them requirements, but there are certain other actions. Of course, they're not the law, but then are VM necessary based on existing laws, because like you get laws against terrorist financing, you get laws against money laundering, etc. So it's just but proper that way you register political parties, you need to know the people them when are the brains behind them, in them kind area. So we are doing those background checks, and once we are done with those background checks, we actually go there and register them.
Apart from the APC and SLPP, more election time they come, so you see. You begin to see closer to elections a lot of infighting between PPRC say we don't call them smaller parties.
No, they are not small parties. Say between amongst parties.
Amongst political parties, the other registered political parties. How una they engage them at this stage so that not come at a point like months to election, you begin to see the fight and the pressure come follow una able to regulate them or mediate between them as well.
Like I said earlier, we maintain an open door policy. And doors are open, the doors of the executive secretary open. Anybody in a political party can bring any concern at any time, and we deal with them as they bring them. As it is right now, there are a lot of other parties where we actually don't mediate. We get a whole department, now the commission, now for mediation. And I will tell you, almost every staff in the commission don't go through some mediation training. And we realize that mediation really, now we call, you call it core competence if you like. So we do a lot of mediation amongst members of political parties. If you are aggrieved, you don't exhaust your political party organs, they're not able to address you grievance. You come to us, we deal with them, and we are dealing with them like on a daily basis, And we mindful of the fact, like we have been the anti-corruption, at the sleep or awake all the mindset now for fight corruption. Now the mindset of staff of the PPRC now for ensure say political parties are intact. Let me tell you this, and I always tell political parties this when we do their mediations. If a family, because political parties we consider as a family, there could be disputes in families, but the strength of the family now they determine the outcome of the actions in competitions. For instance, you go get a small family we not even rich enough, but because they are together, you understand? There's small resources they put together in the community. It makes something then compound cleaner than other compound them. Also, I get more people them, or also I get richer people them. So when we mediate amongst members, between and amongst members of political parties, this is part of the message we will give them. And the reason we actually give them this message, now for let them stay together and let them be stronger as a party. And we do this because we aim an objective now for ensure say political parties go to political competitions like elections with their strongest team. Let them be very united. Because anytime political party go competition, with a divided team, plenty things go happen to them disadvantage. So that is why we do a lot of mediation. So and the good thing about going to competitions with your strongest team, that the fact say, like if Arsenal they play Manchester, then go with the best team. Any team we win, the one we lost, it accept. It accept gracefully. But when you not go with the best team, now they you hear supporters they say, hey, now because they not carry that player go, now because they bench that other player, etc. So as a regulator, we want to ensure say the political parties are very, very strong and very much together.
So now that's why they support them for strengthening the internal redress mechanism so that they not look like they interfere into their activities for regulate them as well.
All right. Now, before the 2022 Act gets promulgated, you realize say until the leadership the 2002 Act, they say until the leadership complain to the party, to the commission will take action. Elect you see sonko na party. But now it don't change. Elect will not get complainant. If we say the party is not united, we can call them together. And anybody in the party now gets right for complaint. If you feel to say, things that happen in political party, we're not good for the party in unity and in strength, you can complain. And we look into them thing then they, not with a view to saying you wrong, you right, but remember, every political party gets in constitution, not so. So we look into them thing then they would use the legal instruments then we point them out to them respectfully, we know the talk down on them, or we know they be condescending, because that's not the work of the regulator. A regulator must be as humble as possible. So respectfully, we can talk to them and say, now this one law say, look we done to them. Now this one law say, una go back and work according to the laws there. And oftentimes, then palaver then they can come, where somebody get the perception, say sometimes, the way they say for waka, not to so, this executive worker, or not to so this person the worker. So when they come to by way of mediating, would they go back to the map and show how they for worker? And the map, now the legal instruments, including the constitution. So they show how they for worker. And you find out, say, when they left free offices after the mediation processes, and they return more united than ever. Because you, for instance, until you don't breach the worker road, you go don't come out, you step aside, we'll point them out, you go really know for say, it was not proper that you did what you did. So you need to come back and start working on that part.
You mentioned people and we don't go through process, or we get interest for registered political parties. When I get a cut-off line before 2028?
No. Political parties, you can register a political party at any time.
Even a day to the election?
Yes, you can register a day to the election. But then, if NEC don't say now for register, for instance, flag bearer, if you don't do one 3 weeks or 4 weeks, you go determine whether you go able to participate or not.
Okay.
But with the register political parties
at any time, then come.
At any time. But really, it's a process because you come first, you come express interest, say, you want for actually form a political party. Oftentimes, the movements in there, first you go down be a movement registered with the appropriate entity. Then oftentimes the movements in there, you understand, they can hire their own lawyers. But we work with their lawyers too. Because we get for point out certain things. When you work with an instrument, you actually, even if you're not a lawyer, you go don't get conversant with that instrument, better. So we work if even the lawyers or the people them will get interest and show them waiting for fulfilled. Once they fulfill the conditions then we work over for do now the car we do for 3 of them right now. You are free. You pay your appropriate money.
We want register political party. Is there a cost involved? Waiting at the amount?
Oh yeah. Well, it's all in the provision. One, you have to pay administrative fee. Where you do letter, administrative fee. Then into your account you pay them. The calculation, it's not a fixed amount because it's the minimum wage times certain number, right? You pay. Then when you go through everything and you are due for registration. We tell you now, say you don't due for registration, you don't pay now the fee for registration. Then at the consolidated fund, you pay that one day. Then we can register you and give you certificate of registration.
The PPRC for being an independent institution, and there is a serious issue with trust on state institutions in this country. Waiting at the assurance where you want to give people, the political parties, and the way they deal with your members, the political party members, but the political party then are your clients, them, right?
No, not to be client, I'm partners.
Now you partners them.
Because we work together, we work fingers in ring.
Okay, so what's in the assurance where you want to give them, say, with you leadership, the PPRC go be fair, go be a political, go be an institution where the public self go get trusting?
Well, assurances given by regulators, not to just by word of mouth. Like I tell you earlier, say there could be perception. But then the way we deal with perception is by your conduct. By conduct at the PPRC, and you can go now, like when you get political party representatives them in your studio, you can, maybe you say go and do small or quick research. By conduct at the commission, we treat every political party the same. They're on a level playing field. Now, we know give one political party, we know do one thing to one political party, then when the same circumstance arise for another political party, we'll do a different thing. No, we need one. We need one. At least if we get for do anything, we wait where the circle, the elections, 2028 elections pass, they all longer the executives them, then maybe going forward, we may start now, say, if we don't make mistake now, the law not provide for, but then by regulatory powers, if we don't do them, but we mistake, one party we don't do them, so we're not able to apply to all the parties. We can now take note of them and start going forward. But there is nothing the PPRC will do for one political party, with one political party, or to one political party, and then the same circumstance presents itself with another political party and we do differently. No, will not.
Well, that's not the assurance. But what's in I hope and also you want to see the PPRC. I will be very busy. Political parties possibly will be going to their convention, delegates conference and all of that, electing flag bearers and all of that. How busy you get for be?
No, we are already busy because like the NGC, for instance, they on the lower level elections, and the APC, they prepare for going to the low. We are always busy.
And when they monitor the elections.
Oh yes. That's why we get staff them in many parts of the country. We get offices, we get office Naya, we get office Nabo.
The PPRC actually get the capacity?
Well, that's the capacity for fully 100% monitor elections, lower level elections. I would say sincerely, by our staff strength now, we not get. But we do our very best to stretch out. That is why we encourage, and that is why, small until we get proper funding, we roll out political education so that people, even when are just supporters of political parties, not going to be merely followers, but they will know what they happen at the political parties. So if they go to a place, for instance, where PPRC not there, we try to be in as many places as possible. But if they go to a place, for instance, where PPRC not there, the membership safe. If they do wrong, then they come. Now make they listen to petitions.
Mhm.
You understand? So, and of course, political parties are getting internal mechanisms for listening to petitions, etc. Where they don't exhaust the mechanisms, and if they not get redress, then you come to the PPRC, and we will look at them petitions then they as fairly as we get the facts before we
Leading
emerge.
to the election delegate conferences, waiting for be the role of the PPRC?
As usual, the PPRC win a regulator. So
Proactive regulation now not for do.
In fact, let me tell you something. If a political party get business, whether they invite you there or not,
Una they go there.
Who they go there? That will business for the day. So this one, you go realize, say, in many cases, even down to the meeting where the All People's Congress been getting at Tuga Stadium recently. It was not communicated to us formally, but we got wind of it, and we sent some members then they for look at what they happen.
Okay.
Like the meeting in Green Falaba, for instance. We are not, because then at the tripartite coordinating secretariat at the meeting. Mm-hmm. We they get meetings because anything concern political party or involve political party, it concern, we now concern. Mm-hmm. And this law don't make it now very clear. We now regulators, so this we monitor, we supervise, and we look at what political parties to do. So as much as our capability and capacity can go, wherever they are, we are present.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Manuel Koivaya Amara, and the chairman of the Political Parties Regulation Commission, the PPRC. And he say if today end, the APC not go court, they not write to them. By tomorrow, they do.
And they not pay.
And they not pay.
They're fine.
By tomorrow.
By tomorrow, we suspend them.
Okay. Well, I understand that the APC gets a press conference today by 10 this morning. Okay. Maybe then self go make some announcement. But thank you so much for joining us. What's the hope with cell unions then for getting the PPRC?
The PPRC is our state institution. Before me, we don't get chairman them. And of course, since they formed the PPRC, thankfully, and I tell the president, thank you, I'm the youngest for come really head the PPRC for now, up until now. But one thing I have to tell party supporters and party members, please, don't blindly support your executives when they actually offend the law. They know what to do. But most of the time, they will get tendency for actually go, misinform them party members. Now make we try for roll out as much political education as possible. For instance, when we talk about suspension now, for tomorrow, it's very clear, say, if the APC executive, then get lawyers them there, and they even get a legal team. If they don't actually believe in the final we give, and they no one for pay, I don't roll out now waiting there for do. But up to this time, they not do them. So let's say like tomorrow reach now, or today done, they not paid, and they don't do any of them thing and they. Then go and rely on the membership, the party members say, where they suspend, now this will happen. No. Please, Sierra Leoneans, Sierra Leone is our Sierra Leone. Today, we all, state institutions, now every Sierra Leonean in business for support state institutions, right? Because I'm there today, there are people before me, I will not be there tomorrow. But then, let the institutions be made stronger. Whatever we do at the PPRC, you hear me, I will say we. Whatever we do at the PPRC, we don't do it as individuals because my name is Emmanuel Koivaya Amara. No, we do it as an entity. That is to ensure that the entity, by the time, thanks to my predecessors, but by the time I leave the PPRC, by God's grace, I would wish to see the PPRC as an institution stronger to the extent that compliance will not to then go on be people because of compliance and any other thing. And let the people of Sierra Leone understand that what we do is for their good. What we do is for their good. Because let me say, for instance, you get a political party where not the key in audited financial statements as per requirement. Many questions will be raised because that means they will not even be accountable to their own membership. And their membership, then they remember, political parties, the principal way of getting money, not through membership dues. So those dues must be accounted for. They must be audited and accounted for. So please, Sierra Leoneans, when your leadership takes a decision that does not stand in line with the law, point it out to them that is not the law and will not support you, in that. Let us be together and let us be Sierra Leoneans. And the better we have our hands together to ensure that laws work in Sierra Leone, the better we'll have our country go.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Koivaya Amara, the chairman of the PPRC. We don't get a conversation on their mandates and role in regulating and instilling discipline within the political space, because we all don't agree, say, one thing we all they enjoy and one for continue for enjoying are the peace in this country. Let politicians no incite people let we get election and move on the next day. Everybody go about them business and not like everybody need for the inside you. So we're going to get in conversation there, and public education. I think it's important for let the people they know waiting them politicians for them for tell them they accept, and waiting them go tell them say no I read this kind talk. Tell me what they can do for we for change we life. Now that conversation they may think so forget ahead of this election. Waiting with politicians and political party they want to do for address with light, with water, healthcare, education, housing. Now done they for be with conversation. And we the people and we can for demand that as well. And there's nothing wrong for belong to a political party. You can support your party, but if not dance, sing and dance and turn up no more, they ask them what and they do for change your life. 5-10 years, you go sing and dance and turn up, and nothing not change in your life. Whilst individuals in your life, then they change. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and we appreciate that you take time for explain the issues there, and hopefully the public will understand.
Thank you, and maybe one last word. Let the people of Sierra Leone know, say, no politician is worth dying for.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to streets, because most of the politicians, I cannot say all because I've not done a survey, but hopefully we'll get for engage with IGR because we want to actually partner with them. No politician is worth dying for. Most of the time, when people in the Guna street, for instance, for be involved in violence, etc., you hardly see politicians speaking in there.
No, yeah.
You hardly see politicians and close relatives there, even members of the household knocking the paden kind in there.
And sometimes themselves knocking
they're knocking there. They go just sit down in cozy offices, etc., and then they direct for let people them. Where you go there now, you offend the law. Most of the time, they can disown people.
Yeah.
Where they go foul with the law. So no politician is worth dying for. No politician. No, actually, they not that standard where you even for sustain injury for.
Yeah.
No politician not in that standard. When I say politician, I'm talking about all Sierra Leonean politicians in all the parties.
Yeah.
No one not in at any level where for make you get involved in something where you go regret tomorrow bambai.
Yeah. Yeah. Because your life and your livelihood now come first. And politics not for be thing where they give you problem. If for be something where they solve with problem.
Exactly.
They all believe in for solve with problem. Thank you so much for that admonition to people and hopefully we will continue to get the awareness and consciousness and learn. Now here we end the program this morning. Many thanks to guests who don't join me. Many thanks to my colleagues, the technical and production team. And on ourselves we've been there between our radio, na Facebook, YouTube and TikTok. We appreciate on our time so much. And as always, for God and country, serve your conscience, be honest, sincere with yourself. Try for do waiting right, avoid waiting wrong. We also be waiting bad or we shall be waiting good. Be a law-abiding citizen. And till we meet back tomorrow, remember say as always, the true in the last. My name is Amadou Lamwana Ba, and continue to stay with Truth Media. Have a lovely day.
Nation, the Lorna Salon they talk say, for make you the president in this country, forget 55% of the vote. Otherwise, we go for runoff. The government of Salon they propose say make we change the law, and they propose say for make person win the first round, we forget simple majority and at least 20% now third majority of the districts in Salon. What in this mean? It means say the person forget the highest vote and also get at least 20% now 11 districts of the 16 districts who get a Salon. Because the argue say for make you be president, you for go all about now the country for get the mandate of the people. But we na Ilraj, we think say this na issue now with democracy. We na government of the people, by the people and for the people. We believe say if we lower the bar, we go create weak mandates for the president because it go appear say majority of the people we don't want them, don't vote for them, and then the Ingo can be president, we be say now few people vote for them. It also appear to we say some districts in Salon, them very small, other one them very big. So party we get base na beaucoup small districts will end up win the election against the majority of this, it appear to we say the votes will be unequal We will unbug the principle of democracy. We see one man, one vote. Now for pay attention and get involved. Dr. Tumara Bambai. This message they come out from Iraj.